Hello and good afternoon, everyone. How are we all doing? I'm looking outside and, well, actually, weather doesn't seem too terribly frosty today. What's the weather out like right now? Mississauga weather. I just doxed myself. -2 Celsius, not that bad. That's not that bad. Not too terribly cold. It was -14 about a week ago or something. It got real cold. I went outside one time. There's a 24-hour grocery store just down the road. I can walk there. Man, that was a frosty trip, cause it got my ears are freezing, and it was like a 10-minute walk over to the store, or maybe even just 5 minutes. I don't quite recall, but it was cold. I remember that. Oh, and also, hello, Kara. Hi, Incredon. How are y'all doing? Xianzhou Loufu, come for the amazing sights, leave because it's a shithole. Yeah. Yeah. It kinda sucks there. It kinda really sucks in the Xianzhou Loufu. Lot of stuff coming to a head. Oh, and I do remember there's a shopping list I need to finish up real quick here. 12 eggs, chicken wings, and that, and yeah, okay. Alright, that's all finished up. I can go wait, did I get everything? Wait, hang on, let me pull up my shopping list again. View closed windows. Close tabs, here we go. Okay, there we go. All set. All set for today. Let's go play the video game, shall we? Let me make sure my... Oh, that's not my... That's the wrong scene. Good thing I hit the wrong, There we go. I fixed it! I fixed it! Video game. There we go. Okay. Sorry, today's a little scuffed. I came out here, I was having a bit of a moment, and I looked at the time and I realized, oh shit, I'm actually late for my stream, so I started getting everything online in a hurry. Hi Jeff, how you doing? Here for some more Xianzhou Loufu adventures. Also, we got a few texts. Bunny is scuffed. So, we did get with the 1.6 up, with Dr. Ratio came out this week, I believe it was. Their banner is up, and so is Kafka. I don't have any interest in picking up either of them. But with the release of Dr. Ratio's banner, everyone that's played the game has gotten a free copy of Dr. Ratio. Everyone has everyone who currently has the game has at least an Eidolon 0 Dr. Ratio. So here's the man. Here's the dickhead in all his glory. Look at this lol. Look at this surprisingly chiseled asshole. Kill him. What kind of voice lines do you have? I'm curious.
I am Dr. Ratio, a scholar and teacher of the Intelligentsia Guild, and one of the mediocres. If one day your brain shows symptoms of dullness, then please give the doctor a call.
Let's just go
Not
down the list.
distressed. Is something troubling you? If so, you can figure it out for yourself.
He's such a dick. Is something wrong? If there is something wrong, you figure it out.
Another day has passed. If your problem still hasn't been solved, is it possible that the problem is you?
Just go buy a therapist, poor person. God.
First, with the headpiece on, isolated from my five senses, I can think without interference. And second, I don't have to set my eyes on stupid people. Of course, they don't want to see me either.
Yeah.
I don't mind revealing my true colors if it helps me teach students and treat patients. But in my experience, it's usually counterproductive.
God, you're such an asshole. You're such an asshole.
The Intelligentsia Guild is often seen as a vendor of knowledge, but the right to set a price is always in the hands of the buyer. When someone is willing to
Oh,
listen
you're a
to knowledge,
capitalist.
that is being disseminated and circulated. A price is created.
Oh, you're a capitalist. Oh, we love capitalist, right? We love right?
They dedicate themselves to truth, and it's right to say so. After all, everything they do is for the sake of noose.
Tell me, give me something to share.
Before you ask a question, why don't you consider whether the answer has
Oh, you're
already
such
been
a
determined?
dickhead. You're
It's better
such
for
a
everyone
dickhead.
if such questions are not asked.
Okay. Wait, hang on. What annoys you? What annoys?
The most annoying thing about idiocy is that you can't explain it to an idiot.
Oh, what an asshole. Anyways, we have some text from him. We have some text with him. Oh. After 3 months of incessant engineering designs, I feel a tad wary. Starbright, do grace my intellect with a much-needed barrage of stimulating quizzes, if you would be so kind. Oh my god, wait! No! Perpetual motion is literally impossible! Please. Oh god, he's actually going to... He actually said something! What the fuck? Oh god, Dr. Ratio versus Pom Pom. The battle will be legendary. Pom Pom kill. Well, that was certainly interesting. All right, let's go. Let's go do a mission. For I've touched the sky. The Skyfaring Commission has sent a message saying there's a starship crash in Stargazer Navalia and hopes you can rescue the victim. Well, it seems to be nearby. Hurry up and join them. Okay. I don't know who this is for. And I don't... Oh, wait, hang on. I remember this. I almost accidentally started this one, but it was a dialogue initiated cutscene, so I was able to Alta for out. I think this is the Loucha I think this is the Loucha companion quest. Let us learn more about Loucha. I'm curious. I'm curious.
Time to log off. I mean, head back.
Also, I'm still, this is my mono quantum team here. I do not remember why I do not know why I have it active. Don't mind me, gamer coming through. Alright, actually, let me change this real quick so that it is lore appropriate. Oh! Okay, March and Welt are here.
Oh, so you are. And these would be Miss March 7th and Mr. Yang, I presume.
That's right. I'm the first one. He's the second. We're here to help.
Okay, so need to add Welt and March to the team after this cutscene.
March, try not to sound too excited. We're here for work, remember?
Oh, come on, let her have some fun. Let the kids have fun, Grandpa.
Oh, you're the one getting excited. My first detective case. Finally, my intelligence and wisdom have a chance to shine.
I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything.
Miss March, Mr. Yang, I've been looking forward to meeting you. Make yourselves comfortable. One moment, please. Jingyan! Give me the photos!
Coming. Stop yelling.
I too trust in March.
Thanks for waiting. These are the Outworld travelers who were sighted in the location specified by the General and the Master Diviner. This was 2 days before the Ambrosial Arbor came back to life.
We'd like you to take a look. Do you recognize any of them as a threat?
Let me take a look. So these are the suspects. Uh-huh.
Oh no, you know nothing. You March is just not. March has no idea what's going. She doesn't recognize shit, and she's just like, yes, I'm definitely looking smart right now. I love you, March, but I love you because you're cute and you've got a heart. Well, it looks like he's noticed something though. Oh, is this?
What's wrong, Mr. Yang? See anything fishy?
What was that? Wait. Is this Honkai Impact 3rd bleeding in? Oh my, it's Honkai Impact 3rd bleeding in. I don't know too much about Honkai Impact 3rd except that Bronya's in it, Zila is in it. Not Star Rail's Bronya and Zila. There's like some alternate universe shit going on. But Welt is this Welt right here. They're not an alternate version of Welt. They are Welt Yang from Honkai Impact 3rd. And he's remembering shit, apparently. And given who Loucha is, and given that the person in the very quick flashback there... Oh. Oh, I see. Okay.
Who's he? I'd like to see more information on him.
Tell me more, tell me more, tell me more.
Which one? Let me see.
I thought we talked about copying people.
I did realize.
I don't have any concrete evidence, but I think he's worth checking out.
Oh, him? I remember him. He's a traveling merchant. He trades throughout the universe. Knows a thing or two about remedial arts, too. He registered himself on the Xianzhou as... what was it again?
Loucha, right?
Loucha. His name is Loucha.
Oh, Loucha. Oh, okay. I'm inserting in random I somewhere in there. Also, my nose has been really stuffy this afternoon. I don't know why. There we go.
That's right, Loucha. He came to the Xianzhou with a huge box this time. Some sort of funerary contraption. It had a funny name. Something to do with coughing.
Oh yeah,
Pretty
the
conspicuous.
concept
I had to ask him
of
about
burying your dad is like entirely foreign to the people of the Xianzhou Alliance.
A coffin. It's a tool that certain non-Xianzhou travelers seem to use in death rites. I'm guessing our guests here might recognize it.
Yeah, they don't. Yeah, the Xianzhou Loufu does not. They don't do funerals or burials. The concept of a coffin is entirely foreign. Is mostly foreign to them. The only reason some people know about it is because the visitors that come aboard are like, wait, you don't know what a fucking coffin is? That's the only reason why they have an inkling of what a coffin is.
Huh. I swear he said coughing. Anyway, we checked him out. His record on the Xianzhou is squeaky clean. As for this caffeine thing...
Oh my god, he's just gonna keep not saying the right word.
Coffin.
Yeah. Either way, it definitely had something to do with funerals. There are lots of travelers on the Loufu, each with their own star system and death rites. I guess that must be Loucha's line of work. Is there something up with him?
Not necessarily, but I have my reasons for wanting to investigate. What was he doing in the days leading up to the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection?
That's complicated. Come with me to the Four-Square Mirror. It'll be easier to explain. Exalting Sanctum is one of the Loufu's crucial central cities. The higher...
The Four-Square Mirror. That's just a
Higher-ups
computer.
are very
That's just a
concerned about
monitor.
security issues here. That's why there are so many Psycranes stationed in the area.
That's just a monitor. They have such weird names for computers.
Loucha arrived on the Loufu a few days prior to the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection. Up until the day before the resurrection, there was nothing suspicious
Just
about
the
his
culture
behavior.
clash I love to see.
I figured it out! The day before the resurrection, he appeared near the Ambrosial Arbor with a Stellaron. Oh yeah, I guess. You're pretty smart. Sometimes.
Oh, come on, March. Have some... March needs to interrupt this with her own PowerPoint presentation drawn up in Sharpie. Also, come on, March. Give your girl some credit, eh?
You lot are enthusiastic. I'll
March
give you
knows to
that.
bully Star.
The reason I mentioned the day before the
No,
resurrection
no
is
bully.
because
No
I
bully.
have no idea what he did that day. The resurrection brought about unusual yin-yang phenomena that caused the entire Psycrane system to malfunction. The image data from the day of the incident is beyond restoration.
Yin-yang
Data
phenomena?
from that day before was badly affected.
Huh.
We will, in due course. But we can't be too general. Specific questions are key. Not to mention, without a clear suspicion, it would involve multiple interrogations. So, if you feel this Loucha is suspicious in some way, make it known. Then I can arrange for his detention and interrogation.
How should I put this? He just looks kind of...
Yeah, go on, well. Go on, well. Let the Xianzhou Loufu you from an alternate universe. Come on, then.
Mr. Yang, you were going off of his appearance this whole time? I thought you had some super secret thing up your sleeve. Didn't your mom ever tell you not to judge a book by its...
Sorry. What I mean is... It's difficult to explain, but... my
Was,
instinct tells me
so is this,
involved somehow.
Please don't judge a book by its coffin. Oh I want to see that joke run into the ground. Come on, game. Come on, game. You got you got the start of a joke. Let me see you run it into the ground. It's the only way.
Apologies. I realize this is personal speculation.
That's all right. Instinct is an important part of any Realm Keeping Commission investigation. There are times when my gut tells me something's not right, and there's usually a reason for it. I'm with you on this one. Be that as it may, as an official, I can't go bringing someone in based on a villainous appearance.
Because if a complaint led to his dismissal, it would leave a blemish on his resume, making it difficult for him to advance his career for the next few centuries.
God, imagine being stuck in labor for centuries. God, imagine that. Imagine being immortal and a capitalist. Imagine that. Imagine an immortal society, a society of immortal people, or just very long-lived people, living under capitalism. Man, that would suck, wouldn't it?
No! What are you talking about? Anyway, if you want to investigate, I can grant you access to the Foursquare Mirror. Jingyan, you'll be assisting our esteemed guests in their investigation.
It would. Glances at Warframe. Ugh.
Isn't it inappropriate for an officer of the Realm Keeping Commission to assist the public in investigating someone?
Not at all. Make sure you don't leave the commission. Just help them check the sight crane footage. Keep me updated on progress. If you find hard evidence, I'll be there in a flash. One thing though, don't approach him. If you make a discovery, contact me first.
We're thankful that you're entrusting this to us. We'll keep it by the book.
Don't worry. The Express crew keeps its promises. We won't disappoint you.
So, we're cops now, right? We're basically... Fuck, we're cops now.
Jingyan, over to you. I need to get going.
Understood. This might take you some time. Come and find me when you're ready.
We're fucking cops now. Alright, let me add the others to the team. Where are you, March? March, my girl.
You're coming with? I'm keeping score.
And where is Well? There's Well.
As the protagonist of your own story,
Something Venus wage slave is having a coming of age ritual. The children have to sell their heads to afford augments to... What the fuck? That's not... No. No. That's fucked. What the fuck? Corpus life. A whole lot of suck, that is. You know what? Give me the baseball bat. Give me the baseball bat. Yeah. Alright. Well, what do you got to
I
say?
owe you two an apology. My speculations have gotten us into a delicate
Maybe the
situation.
moral will be that profiling
I'll
is
treat
that.
you to
But
some
that'd be
Xianzhou delicacies later.
that would be good if they mentioned that. Feed me food.
Problem. Let's get this settled first, though.
No matter what you do, you cannot be more pathetic cops than Harry Dubois from Disco Elysium. I haven't played Disco Elysium, so I can't really comment on that.
I did want to say something, though. I don't think Mr. Yang is the kind of person to make a judgment based
Yeah,
on
what's up with
instinct.
that? What's up with that, Mr. Yang? What's up with that? Well, you got something to say about yourself, huh? Huh? You got something to hide there?
It's not something I need to conceal from you. As you know, there are infinite worlds in this universe that can be similar, yet different from each other in various ways. The same is true of the people on those worlds. That's why it's possible for us to run into individuals on multiple worlds who share an appearance, but not a personality. For all we know, in some faraway world, March's adorable face might belong to an intergalactic pirate.
Aww. Marsh would make an amazing pirate. One of the first things you can do in the game is fuck a roll and ask a woman, can I fuck with you. You can also die from sitting from a sufficiently uncomfortable chair. Yeesh! Pirate March. I knew she was suspicious.
Hey! He was just giving an example. I'm the nicest girl in the galaxy.
And this is the part where I lean over and give March a smooch on the cheek and tell her, I know, I'm just giving you a hard time.
However, in most cases, their fates will walk a similar course. I've seen two people who looked almost identical to this Loucha. They were not of the virtuous persuasion. That's why the moment I laid eyes on him, a chill ran down my spine.
Okay, yeah, no,
March
Walt
is
just
right.
comes out and says
You
it, like,
shouldn't
yeah,
judge a book
I'm
by
like,
its cover.
I'm from an alternate universe.
I
This is
can't
what I
overlook
experienced.
this.
I've seen 2 other iterations of this guy, and he was not on the level.
I don't want to force you into trusting my judgment, but
What are you talking about? Of course we trust your judgment, Mr. Yang. Right?
I'm glad you believe in me, truly. But the problem remains. Will the Realm Keeping Commission trust a judgment based on this logic?
From a Xianzhou legal standpoint, the Realm Keeping Commission is unable to accept a judgment.
Oh yeah, I was about to say, like, fucking Jing Yun is like right there. Does she not hear this conversation we're having right in front of her? Nah, she's listening. She's there.
It's not that we distrust you, Mr. Yang, but we cannot act on groundless accusations. I hope you understand.
Of course. We raised the accusation. We will carry the burden of proof.
Wait, what? No, I mean, okay, sure.
Hoo-wee! We may be new to the Xianzhou, but we're already investigating the mysterious disappearance of
Ooh.
Loucha.
I mean, I know exactly where he is. He wandered into the fucking shackling prison.
Yup. I always dreamed of a head scratcher like this. A chance to showcase my detective genius.
Please prove me wrong, March. I love you, March, but please prove me
I've
wrong.
been familiarizing myself with the Angler mystery lately. I think it's safe to say I have the best investigative mind on the
Scratch
express.
March's head.
You have good taste, Miss March. The Angler Mystery is a classic detective novel on the Xianzhou. I read it when I was young. And dreamed
give
about working
head
with the
scritches
commission
to
ever
March.
since.
I would totally give head scritches to March.
I didn't think you would be attracting new readers over 200 years later.
A fellow reader! But Miss Qingyan, the author, Su Feng, was the lead medical assistant in an apothecary, and the main character, the Angler, is a healer. Why didn't you want to join the Alchemy Commission instead?
A number of reasons. This job may be trivial, but I have my reasons for being here. Plus, the threshold for the Alchemy Commission was too difficult for me to reach.
Yeah, not smart enough for medical duties, huh?
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
But your lives are so long. Shouldn't career change be easy?
I considered it once. That was a long time ago. The longer I stay in this job, the more I understand its purpose. Fighting crime, helping the weak, solving the problems no one wants to touch. It's a satisfying feeling.
That's so.
Wow. Good for you, Miss Qingyan.
Sounds like you really care.
The Realm Keeping Commission requires their officers to be upright, kind, just, industrious, and empathetic. Not many people in reality can tick all of those boxes. Huh? Is that so? Is that truly the standard that you're being held up to? I have my reasons for distrusting cops, but you seem on the level for now.
I can bring up the data anytime from here. Are you ready? All right, follow me.
I like how it's capitalized too. Like this is like some artifact. No, it's just a fucking computer screen.
We lost a lot of video footage, and for the image data we recovered, the timestamps are all jumbled up. Look, this is Mr. Loucha on the day prior to the resurrection.
So we have to clean up and reorder the footage ourselves?
Exactly. Thank you again for your help.
This is your forte. Over to you.
Yeah, make me over that. Aren't you?
That's right. And you're the sidekick.
That is an ornate coffin.
Oh, what do you think? Any idea what the correct order is?
1, 2, 3, 4. Obviously. Now, let me see that shit
Sure.
again.
Which one do you want to watch?
Actually, can I just? No, I have to. Okay. Okay, that's footage 1. That's footage 2. I want to say 4 is first, then 1. I don't know where this fits in. Four is definitely first, followed by 1. The question is, what orders 2 and 3? 4, 1... 4, 1 something. That is not an option. 4, 2?
Sure. Which one do you want to...
Oh, maybe. Yeah, 4, 2... 3, 1?
Let me see if this order works. Loucha exits the star skiff, enters Exalting Sanctum, goes into an inn, and puts down his luggage, including the coffin. Then he goes to Spare Time Bookshop, but doesn't buy anything. Finally, he leaves and turns a corner into a dark alley.
The logic in this is sound. Looks
Hey!
nice.
Hey, I'm a grade A detective, hey!
Nice work indeed. Your sidekick to
I did all the work,
detective
March!
after all. Where does this corner lead to?
I checked the map and found a gate in this open area. Look, there's a small dock on the other side. He may have left on a star skiff.
Why would he leave Exalting Sanctum via a secluded
Doing all the
dock?
work is a sidekick's job?
So
Ugh.
suspicious.
I hate that trope so much.
I don't think Mr. Loucha could have departed from there. The dock you're referring to is Xianzhou Crag 999. It belongs to the seat of divine foresight. It's only used during invasions. That's why that gate is almost always locked. As far as I know, it's been locked for centuries and only gets opened for occasional inspections.
The key question is, when did he leave? There's only one gate in this area, at least on the map. Miss Jingyan, does the remaining footage show anyone else entering or leaving this place?
I can find out, but you'll have to wait a while. Most of the footage was lost, but at least there was a whole day of recording. There's a lot that needs checking and confirming first.
Understood. Thank you.
Thanks so much. We'll be waiting. Patiently.
Your assistance in this matter...
Oh, I have a feeling, March, that you
I'll
are
give you what you
not
need
be
as
waiting
soon as possible.
patiently. Oh, we can just talk to her again, Lamau.
Thanks for waiting. I checked all of the footage we have of the open area. I say all. A lot of it was lost.
Are the corrupted parts recoverable? Can we use the same methods again?
For some of them, maybe. But I can't guarantee anything. I'll do my best, of course. It'll take more time. I can't hand them over just now.
Thank you. Did you find anything in the remaining footage worth paying attention to?
Yeah, what do we got?
Only that someone left the area through that exit around 2 hours after Loucha's
Who is this child?
Loucha's nowhere to be seen, though.
Huh? Isn't this a scene from the Angler Mystery?
What are you talking about?
Angler Mystery, the novel. There's a scene that's identical to this footage.
Now that you mention it.
I'm not sure I follow.
The Angler's origin story, of course. He's a healer from the Alchemy Commission who gets on the wrong side of a mysterious organization called the Tea Society. 2 agents in dark clothing wait for him to be alone and then poison him.
Go on.
The drug has the same de-aging effect as the Vidyadhara's hatching rebirth. The Angler gets younger and turns back into a child. From there on out, the Angler pursues the Tea Society while solving all kinds of strange cases.
Huh.
It wouldn't. In the book, the drug only de-ages the body. It can't repair damage to the soul. In other words, it's like molting. Not a true rebirth.
Okay, what does that have to do with
Rebirths are
this?
specific to the Vidyadhara. Can humans also experience de-aging?
It's just a novel. Who knows if something like that could happen in reality? I thought of it as soon as I saw this footage, though.
Sufang, the author, was a medical assistant in the Alchemy Commission. The medical principles of the novel are strictly grounded
Why
in
are we
reality.
why are we using a fictional book for the basis of this investigation?
True. If someone from the Alchemy Commission was suggesting it could be done, then there's always a possibility.
So, March, what you mean is, the 2 people in dark clothing are Tea Society agents, and the child is a de-aged Loucha?
What if a crazy Angler Mystery fan decided to commit a copycat crime? Loucha gets turned into a child. Then
This guy looks
falls into
shifty, and I read a book that
mysterious
includes
jewel in
we
black.
have tenderites. We are so in over our heads here. None of this makes sense to me.
The child in the footage has black hair. Loucha's hair is blonde.
Maybe he dyed his hair.
Oh my God, March, please.
Hold your horses, everyone. I recognize this child now. That's Yinshu, the young shopkeeper at Spare Time Bookshop.
Too bad, March. No de-aging, no Angler.
No, this is completely different.
The Psycranes weren't able to get a clear look at the 2 people in dark clothing. Let's ask Inshu. Maybe she saw something.
I'll keep trying to recover the lost footage. I'll contact you if there's a breakthrough.
All right, let's go. Time to interview the witness.
Oh, at least March is having fun. At least she's having fun. And you know what? You know what, March? I'm with it.
Keeping commission if you need help.
Oh, she's not there. She appears to be missing. Very sus. Very sus.
I don't see the shopkeeper. Let's look for her in the area.
Business hours aren't over yet. She should be nearby. You 2 go ahead. I'll wait here in case she comes back.
Okay, let's go.
She around the corner? Oh, there's actually a corner space back here. Is this another? These rooms don't have exit doors! Everyone is perpetually trapped.
Looks like Yinshu isn't here after all. Where could she be?
What you got over here?
Huh? A supernatural tales anthology? Sounds like a good bedtime.
March, how do you feel about the web show Sparkle on Raven Life of True Girl?
At night,
That was the silliest thing I've ever watched.
edition after so many years? Looks like I made the right choice coming to the Loufu. As soon as we've cracked this case, I'm getting myself a copy. Su Fong is the greatest.
I feel like you're idolizing the wrong people, March. I'm sorry, babe, but I don't think these people are all on the level here. Ooh, there's something on the floor.
So she asked someone to look after the shop for her. But where are they? Looks like they must have left too.
Still more stuff to look around for. Anything back here? Don't look like it. What else is the? Oh, wait, no.
Hey, mister. Are you manning the counter for the young shopkeeper
It's
at
this
Sparetime
guy.
Bookshop?
Huh? Young shopkeeper? You mean Young Shu? Yeah, I am. Something wrong?
Can you please tell us where she is?
Why should I?
Because we're asking nicely.
Wow, what a
What's
dick.
your attitude?
I can tell you. If you pay me 500
Oh my
strings.
god, we're getting extorted.
Pay you? What is this? You want paying for a simple favor?
Come on. No one ever tell you that information and intelligence are the most valuable
Ah.
commodities?
This guy doesn't seem like the negotiable type. What should we do?
Punch him in the face.
Oh, you dare threaten me?
Oh yeah, I am.
Do you know
Yeah, I
who
fucking
I
am.
The question is, do you know who we are?
Oh god, alright. This is comedy. This last time we had tragedy, we're going straight into comedy this time around. Alright. How unhinged can we be?
Oh, you mean like the one in that work of fiction? Or are you trying to kid?
And who do you think were the inspiration for the Tea Society? Us. That's who.
Sounds like a pack of lies. Still, they don't seem like pushovers.
I defeated a god that was threatening to destroy your world ship.
Dang it! Am I in trouble? Ugh, better to live and find another day. Ugh, forget it. I'm not stooping to your level. Inchu said she had a voucher for a food stall over in Exalting Sanctum. She wanted to use it before it expired. You know, she's not been gone long.
For
Probably
every
finishing
tear
up
of
the
grief, there
food
must
right
be a
now.
tear of joy. Yeah? Yeah, I suppose.
About time you saw the light. Come on, let's go.
Oh my god, we are cops. We are cops. Ever seen a fist this big? It's all yours. Wait a minute. Wait a fucking minute. Ever seen that? Wait a minute. I know that fucking line. I know that motherfucking line. Hang on a second. Hang on a motherfucking second.
Ever see a diamond this big? Oh, it's all
Oh my god! They're quoting Herda!
Keep at it.
Oh god. Where am I going? Where am I going? Over in that direction. Oh right, to Exhausting Sanctum. Right. Oh my god. Oh no, she's like right there.
Are you Yinshu? The shopkeeper at Sparetime Bookshop? There's something we want to talk to you about. Yeah, that's me. Can I help you? You're heading back to the store, right? Let's walk and talk. I'll tell you all about it on the way. Oh, okay. Let's go. That footage, I remember that day. After I closed up the store, I walked around for a while. I was looking for a place to read. I found that empty area. It seemed like a good reading spot at first, but then I noticed two people dressed in dark
Interesting.
clothing, and a blonde outworlder hanging around. Something didn't feel right. So I left. Those two people left the same way I did. So you just happened to be going the same way. Did you see what the outworlder was doing? Sorry. I was only trying to find a place to read. I didn't pay much attention to him. Or the two in dark clothing. All I remember is the two people in dark clothing... they smell pretty bad. I guess that's not much of a clue.
They smelled bad.
Sorry,
That's
I
the
can't give you
detail
any
you're
useful
giving me, is that they
information.
smelled bad?
On the
Alright, man.
contrary, any
Alright, girl.
information you can give is valuable. Thank you very much. Still, according to the Psycrane recordings, Loucha's final stop before heading towards the open area was your store.
My store? Spare Time Bookshop? You're sure he came to... Oh, that's right. I remember now, he did pay a visit. Oh, how could I forget? He came in, looked at a few titles, and then handed one to me. An old paperback.
Yeah?
Everything seemed normal, but after paying for it, he immediately tore off the title page. I
Huh.
was shocked, but he was grinning ear to ear, so I didn't dare ask him about it. After that, he just left the book on the counter and went his way.
Huh.
Believe I'd forget something like that. I guess the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection the day after pushed everything else to the back of my mind.
So,
What book?
What was
Yeah,
the
what was
book?
the book?
The Angler Mystery. I was wondering what to do about it. I can't sell a book without a title page. But since you asked about it, here, you can have it.
Oh.
Mr. Yang's instinct was right all along. Loucha is a villain. How can he do this?
I'm
Tearing up a book as well.
I'm
as the
invested
Angler
now. I'm
Mystery.
invested now. What the fuck is
Unacceptable.
happening?
If I knew the answer to that, wouldn't that make me as evil as him?
Wait, what? What? March, please, come on. Did you like find an idiot ball somewhere?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We're forgetting that the Realm Keeping Commission was initially investigating whether someone brought a dangerous object onto the Loufu. The How and the others are probably not aware of what that dangerous object might be, but we know for a fact that it's the Stellaron. I think that by removing the page, Loucha may have provided us with a key piece of the puzzle.
I don't understand. What does tearing out
I
a page
am
have to do
not
with the
following at all.
Stellaron? Are you following Mr. Yang?
I'm so
That's
lost.
right. This is a bit of a conjectural leap. What I'm trying to say is, I think Loucha may have friends on the Loufu, and they're using the title page to communicate.
Ah.
That makes him even worse. How dare he use a book that praises justice for his evil plans?
I'm afraid evil plans are still within the realm of speculation at this stage. We have no way of knowing exactly what he did because the Psycrane data was lost.
So, is this a dead end?
Not necessarily. No, looks like we got updated video footage. I mean, you're literally right across the
That's more
plaza.
like it. New clues always turn up in the nick of time.
Brandishes this imaginary title page and decisively declares the passphrase is maybe, probably, definitely written on. Oh, March, you silly goose. You silly, silly, beautiful goose. And now I have to browse through all of this because I don't clear off the new. What did I... Let's see, official announcement, blah, blah, blah. No, 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 no. Oh. Alright. Also, wait, hang on. Oh, no, it's just, alright. Back to the rum keeping commission. Hello there.
So, we now know what time Loucha left the open area.
Nice! You found footage of him leaving?
Yes, according to the Psycrane recordings, he left the area 2 hours after he entered.
Strange. Why spend 2 hours in such a confined
He was
area?
setting up the
He
bomb.
must have been up to something.
Diarrhea. Oh.
I'm gonna stop you right there. Refined wardrobe, elegant bearing. He may be a villain, but he doesn't look like someone who'd give up on finding a bathroom, even in an emergency.
That's kind of an interesting thought, actually. You know, villains have this like sort of, you know, generally, these sorts of Bond villain sort of looking people have this sort of appearance and bearing to them. But you know, you ever think about what they look like when they're on the shitter, taking a dump? You ever think about what that looks like? Didn't I tell you a few days ago about the gacha character who based on? Yeah, you did tell me about that. But like, I'm trying to think of like Bane from Batman, like just on the toilet taking a dump, like what does that look like? He's just like, yeah, I'm taking a dump. Like, does he like cackle to him about his evil plan or something on the toilet? Like, what does it look like? Connie is staring. Connie is just staring at me very disapprovingly. They just asked me, why am I the way I am? To Joker, this is a normal shit.
It's a shame no Psycranes are installed in that area. We still have no idea what he was up to.
Oh,
This
you know what?
Loucha
Sometimes
getting more
Connie is
suspicious
right.
every
Why
day.
am I like this?
I know Mr. Yang never wears his heart on his sleeve, but do you get the feeling he's a little restless?
Remember, we're talking about different worlds here. However, I can't deny I'm a little worried.
You were like this because you are full of
what
love and
happened to
goodness.
my home world could befall this place too.
One, what does that have to do with me thinking about how people look like when they're on the shitter? Two, Connie, no, I refuse, I squawk at you,
How does he always hear us?
He's literally standing right next to us.
Well, I'm afraid I have some other business to attend to. Let me know if you need anything. You know how to reach me.
Thanks for the help, Miss Qingyan.
So, what did Loucha
Sounds
get up
very
to
wise.
during those missing 2 hours?
I think it's high time Detective March took the gloves off.
Oh? And what do you have in mind, Detective? Fieldwork?
That won't be necessary, Mr. Yang. As the angler once said, a true detective operates as effectively from their
Marge,
armchair
no,
as
field work is
from
very
the sun.
important. What the fuck are you talking about, Marge?
It's too early to start field work. We must wait until my deduction is complete. Then when we arrive at the scene...
Marge, you're
the
such a
facts match
bad
my
detective. I
theories to
love
a
you,
T.
baby, but you're such a bad detective.
Well, seeing as you're so confident, let's give your idea a try.
Yay! Mr. Yang is the best! Ready? I'm gonna start my reconstruction.
Oh boy, what is this gonna look like?
Okay, here we go. explaining a theory in front of everyone.
March,
is
you're
more
worse at this than Harry
nerve-wracking than
Dubois,
I
and the voices in
expected.
his head sometimes tell him to spec it to racism. What a description! That's a hell of description there. Oh! Oh, there's a... Huh. Ha! Okay. Okay. Okay, I know Lucha's Blondie, we have him in our slides. What is he? What does this shit do? Let's start with this skill. Actually, no, let's start with this talent. When Abyssal Flower reaches 2 stacks, Loucha consumes all stacks of Abyss Flower to deploy a field against the enemy. Whenever any enemy in the field is attacked by an ally, the attacking ally's HP is immediately restored. Okay. Immediately restores target, plus... Wait, his heal scales off of attack? Interesting, okay. When any ally's HP percentage drops to 50% or lower, an effect equivalent to Loucha's skill will immediately be triggered and applied to this ally for 1 time. This effect can be triggered again after 2 turns. Interesting. Let's see. Death Wish removes 1 buff from all enemies and deals all enemies, okay, and gains 1 stack of Abyssal Flower. Interesting. Okay. When do you gain Abyssal Flower stacks? Only when you deploy your ultimate? Oh, no. No, it's after you use your skill. Or use your, okay. Interesting. So this is a pretty beefy sustain. Okay. Who do I want on the team then? Bring out the Mono Quantum team, I guess? Because this is certainly not going to be lore accurate. Certainly not. There's no way to make this encounter lore accurate. So you know what? Yeah. Let's just get the Mono Quantum team out. And call it a day. So we've got a healer, a debuffer, AoE, and single target. Yeah, sure. Bring only children to double down on March's child theory. Could I? If I had Huohuo, I might have been able to do it and still remain combat effective, but I don't quite think so this time around.
Right. I'll be using the angler's deductive method. Reconstruct what happened from the bad guy's perspective.
Oh God.
And now I'm Loucha.
Oh my God. Oh my God. March, say it again.
And now I'm Loucha.
This is deduction or necromancy.
Quit messing around. I'm thinking. Oh, almost forgot about that title page. He took it with him, so it must have had some significance. Next up, I need to have a look at that map, Mr. Yang. He must have gone through that gate up ahead. No way he would have stayed put in such a small area for 2 hours.
But Miss Jingyan mentioned that gate is a military asset. It's locked all year round.
You think that would stop the likes of Loucha? What kind of Stellaron smuggler would he be if he couldn't get past a door?
I mean, March is...
You think a lock like this can stop a girl like me?
Fine, I'll be me. You guys will have to imagine his lines instead.
Such a rudimentary lock. Easy pickings.
Even if Loucha was able to unlock the door, what was his goal?
His villain friends must have been waiting on the other side to buy the Stellaron. He went to meet them.
So, all of the insanity aside, March does have a point. Like, if Loucha was indeed the one who smuggled the Stellaron onto the Loufu, a door isn't gonna fucking stop him. Ah, one of these. Alright. Got 2 here. Can't rotate that. So I need them here and here. Wait, no. There we go. Easy.
Now that I think about it, something's not right. Why would they rendezvous at a military airfield?
Because, well, we're too law-abiding to understand bad guy logic.
Hiding in plain sight.
What's her talent again? Or technique? Talent will be immediately triggered. Okay.
Let's wait and see.
Oh, you've got like a rapier. That actually looks kind of sick. That actually looks kind of sick. Not gonna lie.
Hold on. This would have been too quick a route.
And what's wrong with a quick route?
Oh, this is so weird.
Ahem. What's wrong with the quick route, Mr. Yang?
We're trying to uncover what Loucha did during those 2 hours. But even if he repeated this route 20 times, it wouldn't have taken him that long.
Ah, true. He must have had a tougher journey than I imagined. Come on, let's start over.
You look like a tasty morsel. Those who dare enter here must face a delicious fate.
Your eyes are bigger than your skull, foul villain.
The voice actors like have got to have fun with this one. This must have been a really fun one for the voice actors.
Why is the monster talking now?
You know, just a little dramatic effect.
Oh god.
Can I have fun this time? Time for a buzz.
When they keep quiet.
Yeah, let's
Gotcha. Don't need this style.
Allow me to see you off.
I guess I'll hit you.
Don't mess with me.
Wow, rude.
Time for a buzz. Better late than never.
Get him, Xing Shui!
Play hard.
Blow him up!
big, Keep quiet.
Kablooey, motherfuckers!
What a headache.
It's sad that Philip isn't here, watching me beat up his fish. Okay, we're back here again. Oh god! Oh!
Let's wait and see.
Perish, fool!
That which is seized must be repaid.
I'll
More
free you from your
enemies.
chains.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies.
Oh, I should have done Silver Wolf first. Doesn't matter, I do too much damage.
Let me end your misery.
Time for a buzz. Play hard, win big, keep quiet.
Pity, you chose the wrong enemy.
Don't let me end your misery.
Zila just murders everything! To be fair, I do have like a maxed out, I do have like pretty good, yeah, I've got pretty good relics on her. And she's fully traced out, so, yeah, she's, Zila's one of my most powerful characters. Like, all my hunt characters are, like, some of my most powerful characters on my roster. Still not allowed to change characters. Okay. Oh! Dude, I tried to dodge so I could get them both at the same time.
That which is seized
Didn't quite work out in my favor.
Let me have some fun this time. Time for a buzz. Play hard, win big, keep quiet. Gotcha! Don't need this style.
Kinda wish I had Pela on the team right now. She's really good at killing those, these, Mara freaking soldiers. Because her ice weakness and her, skill,
More enemies.
her skill, removes the revive buff. But, oh well, whatever.
That's a set. It's time for the payout.
Allow me to see you off.
We'll save that ult for another day. In the meantime, get him! Oh my god.
I'll free you from your chains.
There are two of them.
Among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Your revivals mean nothing to me. Perish!
Let me end your misery.
God damn! 10,000 damage on her skill hit. God, she just kills everything.
Time for a buzz.
What are all these enemies doing on the Loufu?
It's because...
Aw, I think I bullied March a little too hard.
You don't have to add in combat scenes while you're figuring out where to take the story. We can wait.
Aw, I didn't want to bully March that hard.
Monster layers and black market spaces, I doubt the Loufu has any of that. At least I doubt things of that nature existed before the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection.
Is it really so far-fetched? We're already assuming that Loucha came here to sell the
Mark
statues
panicking
so
was
they
so
could
goddamn
help
cute.
May as
It
well
kinda
throw
was.
some monsters
It kinda
here
was, and it
more.
made me want to give her a hug.
The angler is both a detective and a fighter. Anyway, it's not like we're gonna be able to conjure up exactly what Loucha ran into. Why not use our own interpretation to bridge the gap?
I suppose that makes some kind of sense. I try to go with the flow.
Aww.
I didn't expect this place to be so treacherous. I'll need to be on my guard going forward.
Yeah.
I wonder, just who is the buyer interested in the Stellaron? The buyer is waiting there. Time to head over.
Plausible. Look.
Ugh, they wouldn't have met up at the dock.
I just wanted to peek. Alright. I missed the dialogue too.
Stop right there. State your business.
Oh, what? wait, what? I'm sorry. Welt. Fake.
No, that's Puar, the Tea Society's gateway.
Why does he look like Welt then?
Who are a type of tea?
That's right. He's a member of the Tea Society, so naturally...
But why does he look like Welt?
Hey, I'm talking to you. What's your business here?
Why is he from Boston? Why is he Italian?
Can you tell him to be less aggressive?
Oh, sure.
Excuse me, sir. May I ask whether you're here on business or... Never mind.
March. Oh.
I have a delivery for your boss. I need to give it to him in person. If you could let him know I'm here.
Delivery? Ah, yes, the delivery. The boss is waiting for you. I'm afraid I'll need...
Why is Puer a mobster?
I wonder if Loucha has something prepared for this moment.
That's the code.
The code. The code.
Wait here a moment. I'll call the boss right away.
Take your time.
Puar takes the page and goes to find the boss. Before long, Loucha sees an imposing figure walking towards him.
Boss, this is the one. He brought the delivery.
Why is I can't get over the mobster voice.
I'll be the judge of that.
Oh my god! I can't! Oh my god! Why is Pom Pom a part of this? Oh my god, why?
I couldn't think of anyone else to be Mr. Yang's boss.
This is our boss, Startaro Bubble. Let's see this delivery and make it snappy.
So what? This is the Tea Society, remember?
Not before I see the money. I'm sure you understand the rules of such a transaction.
Save it. Show us the goods first.
Easy now. The item in question is extremely dangerous. It's understandable that our friend here wants to take extra precautions.
I'm losing my mind.
I'm not sure Pom Pom is the best casting choice for a gang boss.
It kind of works, right?
Near the start of this, they gave a canon excuse for them reusing models across the game. Then they built a whole quest tripling down on that concept. Yeah. Oh my god. Alright, hang on. I'm too busy laughing. This reminds me of the ProZD video of a mobster with a very high-pitched voice. All right, you'll be sleeping with the fishies. Have y'all seen that video?
ready now? Ready to hand it over?
I don't think so.
Careful. Dangerous is an understatement with this item.
Oh.
I'll take my leave.
Do I have something to show you then? Where's my browser capture? Where's my browser capture? Here it is. Mob boss. It's a nice short 20-second video. Yeah, you ready for this? You ready for this shit? Oh, hang on. Let me turn down the volume. Let me mute Star Rail real quick. Oh, I can't mute it while it's in Star Rail.
Permanently. Puar, get.
Hang on. I'll read those lines later. Okay. Check this shit out.
Just kill me. You're not getting out of this that easy. The boss wants a word with you first.
You think you can come into my territory and take what's mine?
What?
What? What's so funny?
Yeah, that's not funny, punk.
All right, you'll be sleeping with the fishies.
Fishies?
that Pom Pom as the mob boss reminds me of this video. That's what it reminds me of. And that is just Pom Pom, yeah.
Yes, you will. Permanently. Puar, get rid of him. Get rid of him.
Pom Pom's got a robot. Look out!
So swimmingly.
Selling a dangerous item to me makes you my accomplice. And I've got too many of those.
I can't take this seriously. When Pom Pom is delivering these lines, I can't take this seriously.
When it comes to minor details, March can be very logical. As for the rest of the story, speaking of which, when did I turn into an Arumaton?
I have a question. What's up, Scarcasm? What's your question? I need to have a Pom Pom outfit. But yeah, what's your question, Scarcasm? Also, thank you for the follow. Who's better, E3 Natasha, E6 Lynx, or Huohuo? I don't fucking know. I'm just here to enjoy the game. If you're looking for a deep dive into, like how best to build your units and shit, you are looking at the wrong person. I'm here to have fun and slowly go insane over March's narration. Because, well as a Boston mobster is just so ludicrous. But yeah, no, I don't know the answer to the question, and I'm certainly not the right person to ask this question to.
That's Puar's little secret. He transforms into an Arumaton in dire situations.
March! March, please! March, I love you, girl, but damn!
Okay.
Yes, sometimes, you just gotta accept it.
And there I was, thinking you gangsters still had some decorum.
Oh, she even just calls them gangsters. Amazing. Oh.
Might be trickier to crack. Time for a buzz. Wait for the tiles before you start counting.
Ooh, that's a pretty good roll. Oh,
Pity.
Neat.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Oh, I don't have talent up. Damn. I also don't know how to lose Loucha, so wait, are you the slow or are you the damage defense down? Oh no, you're the fuck. Oh fuck.
Don't mess with me. Let me end your misery.
Oh crap! Hit Loucha. Or Silver Wolf.
Better late than never. Look at the draw. Please, 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 please.
Anyway, Star,
please.
you will fucking love the fan art Lemons dropped. Oh god. I'm scared. I'm scared.
Allow me to see you off.
What does this look like? I love it. I love it. It's Yarch 7th. Oh my god, hang on. Oh, where is it? Where there it is. And then
What is it we're waiting for?
Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing. Yar! Yar, fiddle-dee-dee, being a pirate is alright to be. Do what you want, cause a pirate is free. You are a pirate. I love it. I love it. Thank you for your contribution to this insanity. Oh. So that is from the lovely Saint Lemons. They are wonderful artists that hangs around in my community, and they are just a very wonderful person.
Eternal sleep is not the end. The dead will return.
Oh, menacing. The coffin just is above there in the ultimate.
What a headache. I'll free you from your chain. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Please stop hitting. Oh god. Oh, that's a lot of damage.
Abyss flower, bloom.
Thanks.
That which is seized must be repaid.
Get him!
This combat needs optimizing. At this speed, too slow.
Robo-Welt does not fuck around. Robo-Welt does not fuck around. It's too bad that I've got a gamer on my team. Silver Wolf is gaming.
Darn it! This isn't over.
Fights like these don't go unnoticed in Exalting Sanctum. Cloud Knights could show up at any minute. Better get going.
And so Loucha has to make a break for it. But where to? Let me have a look at the map. Aha! Gotcha!
Transaction failed. The Cloud Knight. Transaction failed. The Cloud Knights are coming. Run. Objective. Survive.
Halt! Who goes there?
Uh-oh. His only escape is...
Climb aboard, Loucha. Time to get out of here.
Wait, why am I voicing this?
So Loucha hopped on a star skiff and fled with the help of his accomplice. And that, ladies and gents, is the truth behind Loucha's disappearance.
So, who was piloting the star skiff?
I'm not sure either. The pilot didn't show themselves, so let's just assume it was her.
Why me?
No one gets left out of my stories.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
As much as I enjoyed your deduction, I do have a few
I too have a few questions. Many questions, in fact.
For example, If Loucha took flight from the dock, how could he appear in side crane footage 2 hours later? Also, the dock is a military installation. The Cloud Knights would be on the scene at the slightest disturbance. How did so many monsters show up without warning? Last but not least, even if Loucha did encounter all of the troubles you described, it wouldn't have taken him 2 hours to escape.
You're right, Mr. Yang. I guess I can't compete with
I
the
imagine
Angler
the
just yet.
I imagine what happened was a bit more stealthy. Also, Scarcasm, thank you for the follow.
You know what? Time for some field work. Maybe the answers to our questions are waiting for us at the scene.
That might be the best approach. Let's go.
That was so silly.
It always takes forever.
Not by the Realm Keeping Commission.
No, what's going on here? I hope they have an interrogation later and he tells his exact story. Oh god.
Excuse me, officer. We're looking for someone. Can you help us?
If they do that, I'm gonna lose my goddamn mind.
He's got blonde hair, and judging by the way he's dressed, I'd say he was an outworlder.
That has got to be a bot. Could you rate my early game girls only accounts? That has got to be a bot. That's... Why are there even bots like this? What? I'm so... Truth be told, I do not know if this is a bot or someone with exceptionally bad social skills. Because, like... You made me sad? I am just confused right now. Right. Gonna put my foot down. I need you to act like a normal human being. If you don't, I'm going to have to ban you. I'm sorry, I can only take so much strangeness. And most of that real estate is being taken by the absolute absurdity of what's going on in the game right now. But otherwise, y'all have a wonderful time. I hope you have a good time watching. Oh, Jeepers, fine. Thank you. I appreciate it. Hawkeye stream to... but yeah, thank you for accommodating me. I hope you have a good time watching. Welcome to the stream.
A traveler with blonde hair? Could it be? May I ask what you're looking
Oh, these are the guys! These are the guys!
He saved our life.
Since when did we start sharing a life?
Back in? We're not rehearsing.
Oh, it's just two fucking comedian people.
Excuse me, gentlemen. Would this blonde-haired, life-saving outworlder bear any resemblance to our suspect here?
Oh, that's him!
Mr. Loucha. He rescued both of us.
Can I ask when this rescue occurred?
It was the day before the Ambrosial Arbor came back to life.
We were planning to thank him properly, but in the aftermath of the Arbor incident, we never had the time.
Are you two... the people in dark clothing? What's with the wardrobe change?
Dark clothing? Oh, I know what you're talking about. What a pair of clowns we are.
Come on, go on,
Dark
explain
clothing.
yourself.
We fell into a ditch.
Wait, what?
There we were, looking for a spot to practice our new routine. We found a place, eventually. A little dilapidated, but nice and quiet. Shame about the giant ditch.
I'm slowly shaking my head.
My associate here, Fourth, yelled after me, "Don't panic! Fourth's got your back!" 2 seconds later, he landed on my back.
Unfortunately, the ditch was connected to a sewer outlet. We were covered head to toe in... Anyway.
Oh, so they were covered
That's
in...
why you thought we had dog clothing on.
Remember
A dignified story.
how
I'm
very
sure you'll
topical
agree.
one moment, well, just a few minutes ago we were talking about what villains look like when they're on the shitter. Oh, wait, yoy.
No wonder Xianzhou said she had to cover her nose.
Anyway, thankfully, Mr. Loucha was passing by and dragged us back to dry land. It took all his strength, I'll wager. A thousand thanks, kind stranger.
Wait, what?
Without your bravery, we'd never have
Oh,
come
okay,
out
they're
of that
flashing
ditch
back.
alive.
No, sir. That if you ever need anything, and it's within our power to help, you can count on us.
Even it's beyond our power to help.
That's too kind of you. It was nothing, really.
Nonsense! You went out of your way to...
Don't worry about it. You should head back home now. Take care.
Probably trying to get rid of witnesses.
We can't thank you enough.
And usually being a kind person is a good enough way to get rid of witnesses.
Oh, one moment, both of you. That sewage could well contain harmful compounds. I'm something of a doctor. Let me give you a prescription. Make sure to use the medicine and get some good rest. There you go.
I don't know what to say. Sorry to trouble you. We'll take our leave now.
Watch your step. Wouldn't want to find ourselves in another ditch now, would we?
That
Here,
seems very
that's
likely.
the prescription he gave us.
A paper flower? It's beautiful. Did Loucha make this?
That's right. He wrote down the prescription and folded it into shape.
A man of
The real reason there are so large of time discrepancy is he gets into a still amounts of side stories.
The paper looks familiar.
It's the page he tore apart, right?
Of course. We'd already opened it when we showed it to the pharmacy.
We were planning on handing it over to the Realm Keeping Commission. We suspect it's probably our best chance of tracing him.
We can take it off you. We'll let you know when we find him.
Let me see.
It's the page from the book, right?
Of course.
What is it?
It's the title page of the Angler Mystery. The prescription's on this side, but on the back there's... Huh?
Oh, what's on the back there, Mark?
Take a look yourself.
To the next reader, the killer is Chang Hong, the nephew. Spoilers! Spoilers! Oh, the immortal spoiler. Oh, you bitch! He wrote spoilers on it. Amazing.
The immortal spoiler? Some people just want to watch the world burn.
Yeah. Yeah. You got that fucking right, March.
I'm starting to think the Loucha we envision doesn't square with a real one.
Yeah, what a
Would
jerk.
a villain do a good deed like this?
So he paid for the book and tore off the title page to protect people from the spoiler. He must be a fan of this book too.
Ah.
I
Yeah,
know
okay,
Angler
that
Mystery fans couldn't be bad.
that makes more sense actually. That's why he tore off. Right. Okay. That's it? Wait, that's it? That's the... That's the story? What the fuck even happened?
Looks like the whole thing was just a big misunderstanding.
Budget has run out, story's over, come back next month.
Indeed. And I've learned not to judge a book by its cover. Anyway, that's enough reflection for one day. Let's get going.
Fucking Levin's called it. Levin's fucking called it! He fucking called it! What? Wait, can I scroll up? Wait. I need to, can I scroll up, where is it? Where is it? Yeah, quote, maybe the moral will be that profiling is bad. All hail Saint Lemons. All hail. The wisest of our time.
Get going to where, Mr. Yang?
Garden of Gourmet. You two deserve a treat.
Oh.
Yay!
I want food. I'm hungry. Well, it's only been an hour and a half, but I'm hungry now. I want food. I could go for Japanese barbecue right about now. Or fried chicken. Oh, fried chicken sounds good right now. The bunny is hungry. The bunny wants meat. Well, that's that, I suppose. I've got one more, Discover Loucha's hidden side. Huh. In any case, we've got one more. We've got one more companion quest on the docket. I don't know whose this is. I tried fixing some other relevant recordings in a site and I found this part about Loucha. I left it to... You know what? I'm curious. Back to Exalting Sanctum. I want to see this.
It's getting late. Where to now?
Back to the Rum Keeping Commission office. Actually, a pretty tall building.
Worry not. I'll handle it.
Oh. See.
Yes, none of this is our concern. The journey has only just begun to...
Huh? Where'd the sound go? Don't do this to me. Hearing half a sentence is like developing half a photo. I'll be
Another guy that talks to plants.
it.
Oh, well. Well, that was quick. I was like, oh, wonder how you get that achievement. Well, there it is. There it is. Also, where did it go? Let's see, 2023. It's 2024. 2024, here we go. Pokemon Detective. Coffin Nesters. Check the restored recording and listen to Loucha's monologue. That was a really short monologue. Also, actually, let me see, do I have the original message that starts the, this quest I'm about to go on? Alright, that was from that. What else is there? So many chats. So many different chats. I remember that quest. What is this? Huh. Restricted Zone Radio. Huh. Oh, well, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. To Stargazer Navalia. Actually, let me take stock here real quick. Let's go to the data bank. Let's go look up characters. Okay. So, whose companion quest is this? I'm gonna try to use process of elimination to figure out whose companion quest is this. So this is the Xianzhou Loufu. So we can eliminate anyone who isn't from the Xianzhou Loufu. We've done Yanxing's. We've done Dailu's. We've done Jingliu's. We've done Dunhung's. Yeah, we've done Dunhung's. Bellabog, 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 Bellabog. We don't have one for Tingyung. Because Tingyung's dead. But, I mean, maybe that'll do something. Maybe. Yukong. Don't think we've done one for Yukong, so that might be her. Hanya. Hanya and Zuiyi. Zuiyi just came out, and I've had this companion quest available for a while, so it's not gonna be Zuiyi. Don't think it's Hanya, cause for the same reason I've had this quest for a while, so I don't think it's Hanya. Bellabog, IPC. We just did Loucha. We don't have a Jingyuan. Well, no, but he's already a visitor on the Express, so don't think it's a Jingyuan quest. Maybe Blade? I'm not really sure. Don't think so. Fu Xuan. I mean, Fu Xuan was in that March companion quest. Is that... Would that be Fu Xuan's companion quest, or would that be considered March's companion quest? Huh. No, I think I was... Because we didn't learn shit. We didn't learn shit about March. Other than the Garden of Recollection is involved in her past somehow. And Huopo was literally just Huopo's story was literally just the 1.5 continuation quest with the ghost hunting squad. So it's definitely not Huopo. Huohua. So Tingyung or Yukong is my guess. Which leads me to believe that this may not have a happy ending. Well, in any case, nowhere to go but forward. Give me the map. No, we're already there. Never mind. We're already there. Oh, Felt's here. Hey, what's here? There's a Cycrane here. Hello, Cycrane. Wait. Oh, wait, you're locking... He's right there! I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck am I locking onto? Like, what enemy am I looking at? I was like, no, it's right behind me. How did I walk past without it noticing? Well, I guess I'm stuck here now.
Looks like there's smoke rising in the distance. Miss Shikui sent us a Cycrane. See if you can get an aerial visual. This is an emergency. We need to find where the star skiff crashed as soon as possible.
Ah. This again.
We found it. Looks like the pilot isn't inside. If they escaped before it came down, they should still be nearby.
Oh, gotta go look for them too, huh? Is it these fellas? No, those two hounds are very interested in those boxes, though. Extremely interested. Not there. Not there. That looks blocked off. Get me over there. No, that's at the edge. Not there. No, what's over here? What am I identifying here? What's being identified?
Not good. Looks like the crash disturbed monsters in the area. We need to get there fast.
Wait, oh my god, the thing can see the Cycrane. Oh, there you are. Oh, wait, how did I miss that? No, they're not interested in boxes. They're interested in you. How did I miss that?
That must be who Miss Shikui asked us to save. We need to hurry. Those abominations have trapped her. Be careful.
Alright, let's beat them up. Oh, that's why. I walked this way. That's how I dodged it. Okay. All the way down there, huh? Alright, I'm gonna use a cheesy teleport.
Hey,
Beat him up.
get out of here! It's too dangerous. Go get someone from the Skyfaring Commission.
Beat them up and
Tell
take their
them
lunch
Jing
money?
Yi is in
I
trouble.
would love their lunch money. I'm hungry. Okay, see.
Don't worry, Miss Qingyi. We've been in worse danger.
Get the ass!
You know nothing of the weight behind this power. Witness the stars shatter before you. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Rules are made to be broken. Let's make it quick.
But these guys are actually pretty tough. Not gonna lie.
Calm your body and mind.
I told ya I could fight. With me out here, how can we lose?
Yeah, I got shields, buddy.
Try that again. You can't run.
Oh yeah, I've got an E6 I've got an E6 March now. She's got 3 charges on that counterattack. It's pretty rad.
You have the worst luck. Try that again.
Just a scratch.
You can't run.
Let's make it quick. Rules are made
Alright,
to
can
be
I get
broken.
rid of both one of them? Preferably the one that's about to go.
You're out.
Get out of here! Oh wait, no. Advanced sword, that's right. I forgot that does that. That's okay, March is on the case.
Seems you need to experience some hardship. I won't go easy on you.
And mission accomplished. Oh, now there's 4 of
Too many
them.
monsters. Let's hold out for a little longer. The Cloud Knights should be here soon.
Just run. These monsters can't get up here anytime soon.
No can do, Miss Qingyi. We're not abandoning you.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a hero.
You two have held out long enough. Help is at hand.
Oh yeah, it's a Yukong quest. Okay. I like barely know anything about her, so this would be nice.
Cloud Knights, formation. Prepare to engage.
Oh, is she gonna join in?
Hold on, Qingyi. We're coming to get you.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move. You can't run.
Only got the
This is our
50-50. I
chance.
mean, I suppose that works out well. It's oppression. Anime people will have anime ears, the fluffy bit, and I can't touch them. God, tell me about it.
You can still walk, calm your body and mind. You know nothing.
Tell me about it, Inkerdon.
Witness the stars shatter before you.
I want to have fluffy ears. I want to have animal ears with fluffy bits, and I want other people to touch it. Because that would feel really nice.
This is our chance. Batter up.
Rules are made
That
to
would
be
feel
broken.
really nice. I mean, if dogs and cats love it, there's gotta be something to it, right?
I won't go easy on you.
You have the worst sting right there while I give you a present.
You fool! You've signed your own death warrant. Oh god, there's a lot of them. Oh!
You can't run. Try that again.
Mr. Yang, I need fire support.
My turn. With me out here, how can we lose? Gotta try hard.
Turns out, not having a full team of 4 makes the game a mite harder. Just a wee bit harder.
Just a scratch.
You can't run.
This is our chance.
Try that again.
Ah, not charged. Just barely not charged. God damn shame.
You know nothing of the weight.
Oh, there we go. That helps.
Witness the stars shatter before.
That'll help.
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
I told ya I could fight.
Alright. Let's get rid of this mob spawners and then we can take care of everyone else. Oh wait, you got... Okay. I'll take it.
Rules are made to be broken.
I'll take it. Perish.
You're out.
How many dot stacks do I have on me? 3. I have 3 dot stacks on me right now.
Batter up.
Calm your body and mind.
You have the worst luck running into Sting right there while I give
Alright,
you a
re-up the
present.
shield. I'm doing a good job of tanking. Doing a real good job of tanking right now.
Try that again. Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move.
This is our chance.
Oh, alright. That was a good action advance on their part.
I won't go easy on you.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Damn it, he did it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, he's they're hitting me. Okay, fine. That's fine.
Batter up.
You can hit me.
Leave the rest. Calm your body and mind.
Just a scratch.
You can't run.
Bonk. After cleansing the area of the abominations, the Cloud Knights rescued the trapped girl.
I didn't know the Helmmaster of the Skyfaring Commission dealt with situations like this in person.
Indeed. I should be reviewing files in the Palace of Astrum. However, Xing decided to put herself in danger and trouble our esteemed guests with her safety. As her mother, I couldn't sit idly by. Xing, have you thanked your benefactors yet?
Thank you, benefactors.
No need, Miss Qingni. It was nothing.
You Astral Express trailblazers have outstanding manners, but your allegories are a little odd.
Easy. I have this really cute hoodie. I got it off Etsy. and it is a it's a Star Rail themed hoodie. It says Trunk Lover. It's got a picture of a raccoon in Trailblazer's jacket and shirt and stuff. It's the raccoon has a banana peel over their head, and they're holding a baseball bat, leaning over a trash can that's labeled since 2023, and it's subtitled with "Rules are meant to be broken," and it's great. The trash hoodie, yeah, the trash hoodie. Grenade launchers do tend to hurt.
It was because of both of you that Qingni escaped unscathed. Words cannot express my gratitude. In fact, by way of thanks, I'd like to invite you to the Palace of Astrum for tea. It is about time we knew each other better.
The feeling is mutual, Lady Yukong. We would be honored.
Then, for now, I will excuse myself. Qingni's irresponsible actions caused much trouble for the two of you. Allow me to apologize once again on her behalf.
God, they have little tufts of fluff in their ears.
You always do this, Mother. Scold me before figuring out what actually happened. It was a dire situation. I was the only one who could...
You promised me, Qingni. We shall discuss this when we return. Please excuse us, benefactors. I look forward to our meeting.
I didn't know Yukong had that side to her.
I mean, I don't know shit about her at all.
You have a unique way of putting things. But you're not wrong. Appearances seemingly tell us little about the lives of the Xianzhou's leaders, no matter how long those lives may have been. Yukong's inner worries and concerns came to the surface in the presence of her daughter. Only then was it clear that she, too, is somebody's mother. Yes. After all, I know what it's like to worry over a kid's homework and whether their lunch is healthy enough. But there's something I don't understand. Yes, Qingni piloted a star skiff without permission and put herself in danger, but she meant well. Nevertheless, Yukong's reaction suggests that there was something more.
And what would that be?
Let's head over to the Palace of Astrum. Best not to keep Yukong waiting. Let's avoid sudden exclamations.
No, I will use my
in the palace.
Starbright, could you use your indoor voice, please? This is my indoor voice. What's your outdoor voice? This is my outdoor voice. Oh my god, my voice is peaking in the audio tracker in OBS.
Remember, this
it went
is
into the
no
red.
Field trip. We're having tea with the Helm Master of the Skyfaring Commission. We'll need to act with diplomatic decorum. All right, let's head out before it gets late.
All right, to Starskiff Haven.
It's getting late. Where to now?
Hello, good sirs. How do you do?
Why won't you listen to me?
Because it's my life!
Oh boy. Oh boy. Teenager angst drama incoming.
You know I have the talent to make it. I can become the Loufu's best pilot, just like you were.
Talent? You'd be dead if it weren't for those two travelers. Do you think stealing a star skiff and taking to the skies is a show of talent? What about being trapped by abominations? Did you at any moment think about what I would feel if something happened to you? Do you know how many people dream of a relaxing desk job at the Skyfaring Commission? You promised me to work responsibly in your post. Not only have you broken the Skyfaring Commission's regulations, you've broken your promise to me.
Oh boy. Oh boy, here we go.
I already told you. I had no choice. I want to help you and the Skyfaring Commission, not sit at my desk dealing with never-ending papers. That job doesn't suit me. I got the highest grade in the fighter pilot test. They all said I was a genius like you. Like mother, like daughter. They were all jealous of me. but no one even knew I had to take the test behind your back. You would never have allowed me to go if I told you about it.
Honestly, I'm on Xingni's side on this.
Behind my back? Do you really think you could have walked into the test and sat in the cockpit if I hadn't given my permission behind the scenes? As for genius, don't mention that word to me again. Why do you insist on becoming a pilot? Don't understand.
And I don't understand why you don't understand. Why can anyone in the world become a fighter pilot except the Helmmaster's daughter? Don't you realize how ridiculous that is? You may not want to fly anymore, but don't trap me down here with you.
Xingni, where are you going?
Well, and there she goes. Today's topic, parenting. I have a lot of things to say about parenting, given that my parents were crap, and I have a lot of things I would say to them if they would listen. They don't, so what I have to say about that never gets said to them, but I have a lot of things to say to my parents. That said, I do not think I am capable of raising a child. Not in a healthy manner anyways, and I would not do any potential children of mine the service of trying to raise them as I am. You know, I have pretty bad executive dysfunction, to say the least. I don't deal too particularly well with conflict between people, and personally, I think I let people. I think I have a habit of letting people off too easily. I don't have a good conception of when to put my foot down and when to, you know, give leniency. And I don't think I am ready to raise a child. But that said, I feel like restricting your children's passions is a severe mistake. I can understand parents having fears of their children getting hurt, or they've had, the parents may have had a bad experience with this thing, and they see their child about to experience the same thing, and they want to avoid that. But at the same time, children aren't quite wired like that. They want to explore the world. They want to, figure out who they are. They want to, experiment. And restricting them is only going to have them resent you. Like, I wanted to learn how to play the trumpet. I wanted to learn how to be a voice actor. I wanted to learn how to play the drums. My parents were very restrictive on the sort of activities I was allowed to do. Yes, they allowed me to play video games. Yes, they were very lenient on who I interacted with within the confines of the extracurriculars they wanted me to be in. Piano, violin, swimming, Boy Scouts. And within those contexts, they were very lenient, but they never let me out of those sort of defined borders that they gave me. And I never really said it out loud, but I was harboring a lot of resentment towards them for keeping me in a box. I especially hated the piano lessons, because even especially with piano lessons in particular, they were really restrictive. Like, knowing things as I do now, I understand why they restricted me in my piano lessons as they did. You know, you have to learn the basics, the fundamentals before you learn to play other stuff. But the way that they explained things to me, the way that they engaged me with these conversations and these topics were very. I know better than you. You will listen to me, and that is the final word. There was no real empathy involved there, and yeah, like I said, that caused a lot of resentment to build inside me, and it's a shame because I love music now, and I want to learn how to play the violin. I want to learn how to play the piano, but those bad experiences I had with my parents has basically killed all me wanting to learn how to play the violin or the piano is just a fancy. You know, all actual motivation to learn it has been quite literally beaten out of me in my childhood by my parents. And it's a goddamn shame. If there are any parents in the chat right now, have some empathy for your kids. Have some I know I just said I'm like probably the least qualified parent ever, but I do know this. Treat your children with empathy. Treat them like they're people. Because they are people and they are deserving of empathy. And if you don't treat them like that, if you don't treat them with respect and with love and with empathy, 40 years down the line, you're gonna be lying down in some nursing home, wondering why your children never talk to you. And that is often an all too common story where, you know, kids who have been abused by their parents cut off their parents, and their parents are, you know, completely unaware of the wrong they've done to their children, and they do end up not necessarily in a nursing home, but you know, they end up in their elderly lives completely cut off from their children, wondering why don't my children talk to me? So please, if you are a parent, treat your kids with empathy and love and understanding. If you feel you need to put your foot down, put your foot down. But always, always, always have empathy for your children. Well, that was a hell of a tangent. I'm gonna finish up this cutscene and I'm gonna take a quick break. I need to refill my water and I need to blow my nose.
I'm sorry you had to witness this.
Apologies, Madam Yukong. We should have given you some time.
That was a tangent from the heart, and now for kitty ears. These are fox ears, excuse you?
I apologize for allowing my own personal matters to encroach on your time.
We don't intend to pry into private business, Helmmaster Yukong. But if there's anything we can help with, please don't hesitate to ask.
Family issues, I'm afraid. You probably heard a thing or two just now.
Yep. Yeah, I sure did.
Despite my earnest wish that she continue in her post, Qingni is fixated on becoming a fighter pilot. I may seem overbearing, but the situation she gets herself into...
We don't pry in private business, but we will launch a full investigation into you if I think you look shifty. Yeah. To be fair to Welt, he did have a pretty decent reason for looking into Loucha. I've only got a glimpse of Welt's history in Honkai Impact 3rd, but there is a rather large pile of trauma there. And given that trauma, I think Welt was I don't think Walt being suspicious of Loucha was unwarranted. Especially given his understanding of the universe, which it seems to be holding true.
It's funny, isn't it? I've seen every disaster imaginable.
We will exercise our God's given right to make silly impressions of you in the court of law. Yeah!
I've forgotten what fear was. But when I fought alongside you, I realized there are still things that can terrify me. I'm sorry. Talking about such vexing matters is unbecoming in front of guests. I invited you here to gain a better understanding of the Express, not bore you with these trivialities. Oh, I prepared refreshments for you. Please, you must try this excellent whale.
Look, as much as I am on Qingni's side, you don't sound like you're in a good place from the heart either. We gotta settle this, okay? Trust me. You let this shit fester. It's gonna blow up. 'Cause that's what literally happened to me. Except I came from the other side, but
please accept these gifts as thanks for saving my daughter. I'd heard that the Nameless had traversed the Starry Sea, but I wasn't prepared for how much I could learn from you.
Well, I'd heard from members of the Skyfaring Commission that you were a top-tier pilot, Madam Yukong, and an ace among the Cloud Knights. Now that I've seen you in action, I know the rumors were true. I hope to witness your flying ability for myself one day. We'll head off now. The Commission must be busy. I look forward to our next meeting, Madam Yukong.
On my flying ability, I'm afraid I'll have to disappoint you, Mr. Yang. The sky no longer suits me.
You two, please, wait! Thank you for saving me, benefactors. And I'm sorry you had to witness all that. So you've experienced it yourself, benefactor. That's great. I mean, I'm happy I finally found
yes, I
someone
am
who can
muted.
understand me.
Whoops. I muted to blow my nose. But yeah, no, I knew that would be the end of it. I was like, nah, like, we're gonna walk outside and Qingni's gonna be there and she's gonna start venting at us, and yeah, it seems like I was right.
But I've had the hairpin ceremony. I'm an adult now. I have the right to pursue my dreams. Mom still insists on sheltering me under her wing, as if I can't even stay alive without her.
Miss Qingni, these are family matters. I'm not sure it's my place to comment. However,
thank you for telling me that I was muted, Inkerdon.
Becoming a parent often means we become obstinate. To erode a rock, one must be patient and persistent, like water. What I mean to say is, instead of trying to prove yourself suddenly, perhaps you could demonstrate your ability to look after yourself methodically over time. Don't you think, Miss Qingni?
See, Welt's a good dad here. He understands he understands the situation. He's empathizing with Qingni, and he says, "All right, look, I know what you're trying to do. It's not gonna work, but here's an alternative method of trying to achieve what you want to achieve. Do that! Do that!" Good Grandpa Welt.
My mom is actually a reasonable person, but she gets
Slightly unrelated, but I can't imagine how embarrassing it is for
flying.
Qingni to be more conservatively dressed than her mother. Also, Grandpa Welt good, yeah.
She hid my Starskiff toys, dragged me away from the port when I stayed behind to count ships, forced me to study for ages. I did everything I could to work my way into the Skyfaring Commission. But she used her authority to assign me a desk job. Every time I walk along Star Watcher Avenue and look up at those ships flying freely across the sky, I feel empty inside. Speaking of empty inside, so how were Mom's refreshments? Good? I've been so angry today I forgot to eat anything. How about this? My mom thanked you guys with refreshments, so I should do the same. Let me take you around Starskip Haven. We can try the most authentic snack on the Loufu.
Yeah? God, I'm hungry. I'm so hungry right now. I could really go for some fried chicken right now.
Did you put up the ad?
Do you folks have fried chicken on the Loufu? Really? We're just going to the vending machine?
We're here. The thing about the most authentic snack on the Xianzhou Loufu is it's a drink, and it's inside this vending machine. No, it's a local specialty. Trust me. Here, mung bean soda. 1 can each.
I feel like you've just given me Coca-Cola.
This thing has a bit of a unique flavor, but I love it.
Let me try. A nostalgic experience.
Oh, is there a drink like this where you're from?
No, this reminds me of when I first boarded the Express and forced myself to drink Himiko's coffee, and how my taste buds never fully recovered.
Oh boy.
How is it? Bearable?
Oh, this is gonna be like a forced, right? Like, if I were in this situation, I wouldn't even take the can. I'll take a sip and like, nah, not my vibe. I drink water.
Whoa! I've never met a traveler.
I'm gonna be nice to Qingyi.
But I guess not everyone can accept what I like. Just like flying.
Oh.
Well, don't force yourself. Let's go somewhere else. Oh, I know a really great place in Starskip Haven to Starskip watch.
I swear to God, if Yukong walks in and drags her away, I'm gonna go stab a bitch.
You know, there are a lot of mung bean soda moments in life. If you don't try, you won't know. Unique experiences are often a product of risky choices.
Tell that to my mom. Her #1 life lesson is, you can't turn back once you enter the sky. Pilots are always dancing with death. I know she's right. I know being a fighter pilot is an exhausting and dangerous job. But I still want to fly among the stars.
So I wonder how well a Starskip will hold up against
across the vast galaxy.
Again. I've got some Ace Combat brain rot entering in me right now. How's an F-18 gonna stack up against a Starskip? Or an F-15 Eagle? I'm curious now.
Why are you so dedicated to that idea, Miss Qingyi?
Have you heard of the Foxian birth fate tradition? Soon after a child is born, we surround them with items that represent future destinies. If the child reaches for a jade abacus, then they'll grow up to be a diviner. If they reach for a sword,
last an ADFX 1 Morgan. Yeah.
And if they reach for a toy star,
we can turn on a dime. We've got laser beams and drones.
No, not me. My genius mom did. Mom reached for the star skiff and showed a natural talent for flying. General Jing Yuan recruited her to the Cloud Knights as soon as she was old enough. That's how she became a fighter pilot. Later, she achieved miracles. One time, she destroyed 3 beast ships in a hail of Barisan anti-aircraft fire. Like an arrow tearing through a thunderstorm. She also holds
Depends.
the
Probably
Sci-Fi
decently
mission
well against a
records for
realistic one,
speed
less so against an
and
Ace
enemy
Combat one
vessels
that has more
destroyed.
missiles than feasibly probably would get dumpstered by the MC planes that can just fly backwards. Have no concerns for G-force. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm proud to be Madame Yukong's daughter. I've wanted to become a legend like her for as long as I can remember.
I can imagine. A parent is often a child's first hero, and their image can
Pirates.
influence their whole life.
Yeah, yeah. Imagine that.
She never told me any of those stories herself. And she hasn't piloted a star skiff since the third Denizens of Abundance War. She doesn't even bring up her military achievements. I used to watch her fly when I was young. Then one time, I stole a star skiff and I tried all kinds of difficult maneuvers. Turns out I was as talented as she was. Not only did I survive the flight, my landing was perfect.
You know what? That reminds me of those videos on YouTube of the landing sequences in Ace Combat 7, while someone will do like some insane shit with the I don't know what to call it. The stupid flips and shit you can do with the fighter or certain aircraft, and just like they'll do all this crazy shit, fly around, break physics, and then land perfectly safe on the ground, and then the tower control yell at them and was like, "Stop doing stupid shit, you fuckers!"
I remember feeling so happy when they took me to see my mom. There I was boasting about the flight, expecting her to laugh, pat my head, say, "That's my girl."
Post-stall maneuver, thank
something.
you.
But
I forgot what
boy,
it was called. Thank you, Rocket
I've
Head.
never seen her so scary. I admit, I deserve to be punished. You can't let a kid get away with stealing a star skiff. But my mom was angry about more than that. She was angry because I viewed her as a role model. Because I had the same talent as her. I don't understand it.
Parents never want their children to be in danger. I think I can understand, Madame Yukong.
But flying is the only thing I want to do. I've already touched the sky.
I remember playing Project Wingman and constantly having trouble telling which way was grounded. Oh boy. Deadliest pilot in Cascadia. Oh. There is a... Have you seen gameplay of Frontline 59?
It's Mom's secretary, Miss Sequay. She just sent me a message.
Haven't heard of that. It is an expansion to Project Wingman. You play as what are they called? You play as Magadan pilots on the side of the Federation after the dogfight in the Bering Straits. And yeah, you basically fight from the other side of the war. And there's this one mission where you have to fly through an underground highway tunnel to strike at the enemy, Cascadian headquarters. And it's got the best soundtrack backing it. It's so cool.
Miss Sequay suggested I find the trinket and return it to Mom. Said it might help me get back in her good books.
In Stargazer Navalia? Let's go with you and have a look.
Is it really okay to bother you two again?
Indeed.
You're two kind benefactors. I'll treat you to something better than mung bean soda next time.
Give me some. I heard a Tusk Spear rap actually looks kind of good. Give me some of that. Okay, I am going to be right back, cause it is getting dark. I need to start turning lights on, and I need to refill my water. So I will be, right back. Alright, folks, I'm back. I've got a nice full glass of water. Lights are on. Let's get back to it. Oh no, I'm sneezing profusely. How could my flesh shoot its me? Oh god, yeah, I hate it when that happens. Okay, back to Stargazer Navalia. Probably the quickest way is through this one. But yeah, that sucks. Do not perceive me. Do not perceive me. He hath failed to perceive! What a fool. Oh.
The fight with the abominations was pretty chaotic. I think Mom's trinket would have dropped around here.
Do you know what it looks like, Miss Qingni?
Let me think. It should be a little square thing. She's usually got something like that on her.
This is your area of expertise. Your powers of perception are impressive, that's all. I think you're the right person for the job.
Alright, I'll take the compliment. What is that?
A bird cage. Huh. That reminds me. Have you guys heard of the birds that live in the Everhunt Plains? They have beautiful feathers, but you can't domesticate them. They don't live long if you lock them in a cage. Makes sense. How could a bird that's known the sky live in a cage?
That's how you feel about that, huh?
Come on, are you kidding? It's a trinket, remember? You think my mom would carry this with her?
Maybe. You never know.
It's a beautiful vase, though. What an intricate pattern. Isn't that the divine beast fortune pattern?
Found it.
You're so smart, Mr. Yang.
Well, I only...
Mom always carries this trinket around with her, but I never realized there was something inside.
Huh?
Is this the hunt crest? This is what pilots hang in their Starskiff cockpits for good luck.
It must be very close to Helmmaster Yukong's heart. Let's head back, Miss Qingni. I think you should return this trinket in person. This is an opportunity for the two of you to talk.
Not yet. I want to go back.
It's wild how some animals do just fine in captivity and some do not. Like Siberian tigers need 70 kilometers of space not to feel cramped. Eh? Biology is biology.
If you want us to help you persuade your mother, I'm afraid that could be difficult. It's not easy to solve a family dispute as an outsider.
No, you misunderstand. I just want to know what she's thinking. What turned an ace pilot, someone who loved to fly, into someone like her? My mom clearly misses her flying days. Otherwise, she wouldn't keep this on her person. But she doesn't fly anymore and refuses to let me become a fighter pilot. Why?
Maybe we can ask some people who might know the truth. Well, the General's been busy at the seat of Divine Foresight recently. We might not get to see him right away. Still, it's worth a try. He was the one who promoted Helmmaster Yukong. He probably knows more about her past than anyone.
General Jing Yuan? Are you sure it's okay to go straight to him? Oh, right. You're the General's guests. Even so, this is asking...
We'll send the
No
I had the word and I lost it.
We can get to the bottom of why Helmmaster Yukong no longer flies. We might be able to find out why she doesn't want you to be a fighter pilot.
But yeah, no, we'll spend the clout points, I guess, would be the best, closest thing. Not exactly what I wanted to, the phrase I wanted to use, but the closest I could get.
We can't help you too directly, but an indirect conversation like this might give us a clue on how to convince your mother. Yes, leave it to us.
In that case, thank you so much, benefactors. I'll head back to Starskiff Haven. I'm not ready to return to the sky.
Yeah, y'all take your time, Qingni. Y'all take your time. I think what happened, though, because I think I read a bit in her, the information tab of her character, that she had a friend that was she had a very close friend who died, in her years as a pilot, and
would you like me to relay your message?
She wasn't, she couldn't really handle the heartbreak, and that's why she stopped being a pilot. And she doesn't want her child to go through the same emotional trauma, which is understandable. But again, be that as it may, you have to let your children be their own people.
Mr. Yang, and you?
What brings you to the seat of
Another fun
divine
thing about
foresight
animals is
this
how all
time?
of them do not like it when their human caretakers go to the bathrooms alone. A toucan sneaking under a door beak first is exceptionally disconcerting. Ha! Yeah, that would kill the love of flying. Yeah, it really would.
It's nothing urgent. We were hoping to understand Helmmaster Yukong a little better.
Yukong? I heard an office worker from the Skyfaring Commission flew a star skiff to assist in the present crisis, but ran into trouble herself. She was only saved thanks to a couple of travelers. On behalf
I like
of the
how
Loufu,
Yanxing's just hanging out
my
behind there,
thanks
like,
once
yeah,
again.
I'm here.
The seat of divine foresight heard that Yukong's seldom seen but often feared temper was on display. I believe the two of you were caught between mother and daughter.
We heard that Helmmaster Yukong was an outstanding pilot, but that she refuses to let her daughter embark on the same career.
Yukong herself is best placed to answer such questions.
Ah, poppycock.
But naturally, you are here because you feel.
Okay, yeah, no, Jing-Yuan's smarter. Like, Jing-Yuan's smarter than this, right? Yeah, he is. He is.
If you wish to dispel Miss Qingni's curiosity, perhaps we can take a small step back from the topic at hand. What do you wish to know about Yukong the pilot? Oh, this is a divine object from the Rainbow Arbiter. Where did you find this?
This object has been stored inside Helmmaster Yukong's personal trinket all along. Miss Qingni lent it to us. She thought it might be a way to find out more about Yukong's past and why she no longer flies.
This object is no ordinary trinket. It has borne witness to blood and tears.
Yeah, okay, I think I've got the story.
I'm sure you're both familiar with the Xianzhou's long galactic hunt. But have you heard of the denizens of Abundance Wars? As the Xianzhou has continued to cleanse the universe of immortal abominations, so too has the Abundance Axis succeeded in breaching our defensive lines. They pushed the Xianzhou to the brink of disaster.
Wait, the faction is called the Abundance Axis? They're called the Abundance Axis? Huh.
30 years ago, the Xianzhou
I have
Yaoqing
suspicions
and
about the
Feng
origins of that
were
name.
besieged by our enemies. Even in the long history of warfare between the Xianzhou Alliance and the denizens of Abundance, that air battle was one of the most tragic. We were greatly outnumbered by the abominations of Abundance. Almost 1 million fighter pilots fought in the bitter battle. Those who survived numbered no more
1 million
than
fighters? That must have been one hell of a furball.
Had the Rainbow Arbiter not descended and destroyed the enemy's assault with their sky-shattering Lux Arrow, who's to say whether the Loufu would still be here today? Such divine objects were forged from the embers that the Arbiter's divine arrow left behind. For the survivors, these relics contain the blood of their comrades, the ashes of their enemies, and the dust of their memories.
Yeah, okay, so... Yeah, I think, Yukong had, like, a cherished friend that died in that war, and that's why they no longer fly, and that's why she doesn't want Qingni to fly. She wants to spare her daughter of the trauma and the hurts of that possibility.
Yukong is a survivor of that war. Her best friend, Tai, perished on the battlefield.
No, yeah, and then Jing-Yuan just spells it out for me immediately after I say it.
I don't have any other questions. Thank you, General.
I do not wish to speculate on the reason behind Helmmaster Yukong's reluctance to fly, nor do I want to open up old wounds. However, It is difficult to discard one's past. Yukong and Sai trusted each other with their lives. The Helmmaster will have strong memories of that time. Perhaps it is not my place to say, but I believe Qingni has the right to know about the past, as the past is starting to affect her future.
Well said, Jingyuan. Well said.
Thank you, General. We apologize for taking up your time with such triviality.
Mr. Yang, you jest. How can harmony between parent and child constitute a triviality? If you ask me, the mountains of documents and the seat of divine foresight are the only triviality around here.
No, maintaining a good relationship between parent and child is, that's pretty damn important. You know what? You know what is trivial? Bureaucracy. That's trivial.
We'll take our leave. Let's go. We should head to Starskiff Haven and find Qingni.
Howdy ho. Let's go. Oh. New text. I like how texting is like just a thing in this game. And it's kind of cool, actually. Okay. From the background, look how cool my sword fighting is, guys. Guys, why are you leaving? Oh, poor Yanxing. Poor Yanxing. How do you feel about a plane so maneuverable it's almost uncontrollable? Oh, fuck that. That's my baby, the XFA-27.
My mom isn't.
Yeah, no thanks. I'll pass on that. Baby boy would rather do sword noises than paperwork. Who the fuck likes doing paperwork? Fucking no one likes doing paperwork.
Mm-hmm.
The Scarface
because of me.
Say hello to my little friend.
You two are very similar.
Well, we do both like to take a walk after a fight. The only difference is that I come to this side of Starskiff Haven and she heads to the other. That way, we don't bump into each other. Really? I think it's silly. Anyway, did you find anything out from General Jingyuan?
Scarface 1 is the protagonist of the first two Ace Combat games.
Oh!
Oh, neat. Yeah, I've only ever played Ace Combat 7, so yeah.
I was always curious about her past.
The final plane in Project Wingman was a nightmare to pilot at first due to just how mobile it was. Yeah, I'll bet.
In the end, I realized she probably experienced something that left a scar. A scar that never fully healed. I never asked her again.
Yeah.
Indeed. That's probably why Yukong was never willing to
Thank you,
fly
Connie.
again after the battle.
I have just been
And
delivered gummy
why
worms.
She forbids you from flying.
So she doesn't want me to fly because she remembers the pain of losing her friend. And she thinks that my talent makes it more likely that she'll lose me in the same way?
I can't guarantee that's what she's thinking, Miss Qingni. You should talk with her yourself.
Star Feast on Gummy Flesh. It is in Ace Combat 7? I mean, I'm not doubting you. I saw the image you gave me.
You're right, Mr. Yang. But I still have something else to check
Oh,
first.
sorry. Yeah, no, I mean, I meant in regards to Scarface 1. Being the protagonist of the first two Ace Combat games. That was what I was saying when I said, that was what I was referring to when I mentioned I only played Ace Combat 7, so that's what I know. Yeah, no, I know the XFA-27. Because, you know, it is in
I remember watching her
Ace
handle
Combat
the
7.
document with great care before she filed it away. It looked like a diary.
Do you still remember where it was filed, Miss Qingni?
Vaguely. But there are so many files stored in the Skyfaring Commission. Could I ask you benefactors to look for it with me?
Yeah.
A couple of Outworlders going through Skyfaring Commission files isn't a good look. I'm afraid we can only accompany you, Miss Qingni.
I was also first playing in the series with the glow quirk.
Yourself.
In its original version, it could file 4 standard missiles. Is that so? Hell of an upgrade.
Of course. You're right. Sorry.
And we're gonna go look anyways.
Oh, can I help you? I know what it looks like, but I'm using Celestial Jade to improve the algorithm. I'm working, I swear.
Celestial Jade, eh? Do you know a girl by the name of Jing Shui? I'm sure you two will be the best of friends.
Sorry. We'll get going.
What's going on over here?
Work. I love overtime. I love work. I love overtime. I love work. I love overtime. I love work. I love overtime.
You need help, madam. You need help. The capitalism brain rot has gotten to you, and you need a good dose of socialism, ma'am.
Let's leave her alone.
She's too far gone.
It seems like this device is handling some important procedures. Let's leave it alone.
Oh.
Mr. Yang Ming is a stickler for rules. I don't want to annoy him. Let's go to a different device.
We're just snooping around all of the computers.
We can use this one. Okay.
Poor woman is trying to save a grind set. Oh, that poor woman.
Oh, got it. Let's go take a look.
Where are we going now? Up here? Oh. The whole drone plot point in the end turned out to be a culmination of Ace Combat 2 stuff. Was it? I mean, yeah, okay.
It should be here.
Yukong's gonna be right behind us. We're gonna be in the middle of reading this, and Yukong's gonna be right behind us. I'm calling it now.
Miss Qingni, I don't think the two of us should be reading your mother's diary.
It should be fine. This is from decades ago. For you travelers, that's more than half a lifespan.
No, I still think I shouldn't read it. You stay here with Miss Qingni. I'll be waiting over there.
Yeah, Welt's sixth sense is going off. It's like Yukong's gonna appear right behind us as we're reading this. I don't want to be a part of that. I'm gonna go stand way over there so I can't be incriminated.
Fine. Is it really that big of a deal? I'm sure they're just her notes on life as a pilot.
No, it's a diary. It's gonna get very personal. Yeah, I really shouldn't look either.
Please look at it with me. I need someone to give me some advice. Let's read it together. Maybe her diary holds the key to all
Oh
of
boy.
this.
All right, I guess I'm stuck in with this. Let's see. I don't know when we will receive a combat mission. I don't know what you think about our situation, but I think we both have considerable skills. And having to sit still and not finding enemies in the front line is stifling. Those denizens of abundance often raid the border, and occasionally there are reports of them harming innocent planets. Every time I hear the news, I feel an overwhelming sense of anger, but now things are different. After a while, we'll be able to show them just what we're made of on our fighter jets. Honestly, though, I'm pretty satisfied with my life right now. After all, just between you and me, what I really wanted was never the righteous cause of ridding demonic activity. What attracts me is just the act of flying itself. Look, flying out in the universe outside of the Delves is entirely different from racing starships that we're so used to. There is nothing to anchor us in space. There's not even a distinction between up and down. Our fighter jets would be hung in space by their lonesome selves, like ships sailing in the middle of the ocean. By then, there is no one else you can rely on but your own skills and your jets. Some may call this feeling lonely. I prefer to call it freedom. To me, to fly in space is already good enough. And even if I can share this sweet freedom with you, that's even better. Kai, I don't know what to say to console you. You're always like this, no matter what terrible things happen to you. You would act strong, as if you don't need anyone to care for you, and you have terrible timing for jokes. But we have been together for over 100 years, and I think we understand each other very well. You once said that if something is unpleasant for me, it would also be uncomfortable for you. I actually feel the same way too. Right now, my heart feels like it's being gouged out with a blunt, rusted knife. I can't imagine the amount of hurt and pain you're going through. It's funny. I've never shown Guanyang my good side. Every time you leave me alone to go on a mission with him, I feel uncomfortable. Especially when I see you two flirting and getting along as if you're inseparable. I can't help but want to glare at him with disdain. But Guanyang is a good person, no matter how rude I was to him. He was always kind to me. Thinking back on it now, I realize I'm just really bad at appreciating people. He really is amazing. He's managed to hold off several dozen enemy ships with only 2 people. And this isn't something that can be done with just courage and resolve. It also requires exceptional skills and extraordinary talent. I can imagine what it was like in his final moments. How his annoyingly handsome face must have shown such determination and focus. I guess that's why you fell in love with him in the first place. I can imagine how proud he must have felt in that moment. He must have had no fear or hopelessness, only pride. So, you shouldn't be sad. You should be proud of him. We all should. Oh, did he die? Oh. Yeah, Guanyang died, I suppose. Yeesh. Kai, I've been having a lot of negative emotions recently that I cannot express to other fighters on the front line. Since you're recuperating in the rear, I'll just dump it on you. Although it seems I'm a bit slow to say such words now, it was only recently that I realized I'm actually in the midst of such a cruel world. Space combat is different from ground combat. Although both involve life and death in an instant, it is rare to see severed limbs and broken bodies in space, which led me to misjudge the brutality of this war. It wasn't until recently, as the situation on the front lines worsened, that the bloody reality gently, but indisputably presented itself before me. Someone might sit beside you for a meal today and be missing in action tomorrow. A new soldier earning praise and honor today might disappear the next. The captain I fought with today might not be found tomorrow. The ground troops that exchanged encouragement with me might be eliminated the next. At this point, I'm wary of building personal connections with anyone here. Perhaps that person would perish, or I might perish, or we might both perish in the days to come. I thought I have experienced enough to feel numb, but bad news keeps coming in waves every single day. However, I don't regret this at all. Whenever the pain comes, the feeling that becoming a fighter pilot is the best choice I have made in my life will follow. If I weren't a fighter pilot, I can only endure this pain in silence. But I am one. I can fly, I can fight, and I can attempt to destroy the source of my pain. Since I am a fighter pilot, I still have things I can do, and realities I can change. P.S. Don't use the names Guanyang came up with. They're terrible. Choosing a name is a big decision the child has to bear for a lifetime. Use my suggestion instead. It's something I picked after diligently going through several collections worth of poetry. Oh. Kai was pregnant. Oh. Oh. Shit. Yeah. That would be, These characters are all really glossing over the battle with 1 million pilots. It seems like a really bad time to join an Air Force, yeah. Kai, I have a lot to tell you. So many things. After your death, they wanted to honor me with a medal. Truthfully, I find that laughable. Based on common logic, no one would award survivors medals to praise their fortuitous survival. But no, not the Skyfaring Commission. They gave me a medal, called me a hero pilot, and the only reason for it is because of my luck to remain alive in that calamitous battle. If you had been as lucky as me, we would have gotten the medals together. After the medal ceremony, we could have gone to Arum Valley, have a few drinks, and laugh at the absurdity of it all. It's a shame. Luck is not on your side. You don't have that chance anymore. I suddenly feel nostalgic. I remember all the time we had steering our starships across the Loufu sky. We were so carefree. There were no threats to our lives, and we didn't have to bear the calling of the hunt. The entirety of the sky within the delve was ours, yours and mine. Above us was the delve's flashing dome ceiling, and below us was the bustling lights of 10,000 homes. And behind us, the Realm Keeping Commission officers who just won't stop chasing us. That was a time of insouciance. How I wish I could stay in that time forever. Yeah, shit. Like, not only did her best friend die, she apparently had a kid. Oh. Is Qingyi not... Qingyi isn't Yukong's daughter. It's Kai. Qingyi is Kai's daughter. Oh, no wonder. Oh, I see. Oh. Damn. I still don't think it's right to smother Qingyi like this, but it explains a whole lot.
What is the meaning of this? The Helm Master's daughter bringing Outworlders in to sneak around? What do you have in your hands? Let me see. Madame Yukong's diary? How dare you read Madame Yukong's personal diary? And with her daughter, too. By the Arbiter, you two are in for a...
Mr. Yangmin, please, calm down. Let us explain.
Okay, not exactly who I expected to be walking up behind us as we're reading.
Let's see. Qingyi, I know Madame Yukong's position on you becoming a pilot is tough for you to accept, but she has her own concerns.
I understand, Mr. Yangming. But now, compared to becoming a fighter pilot, I'm more interested in knowing what my mom went through. I want to know what happened, how she went from ace pilot to Helm Master.
I've been here for a long time, Qingyi. If there's something you wish to know, just ask. But don't go rummaging around. That's a bad habit. No, this isn't something I should read. Don't show it to me.
Nope, okay.
Yes. Just ask some other questions. Ones I can answer. This divine object, if I remember correctly.
Yep.
It's the one Madame Yukong always carries with her?
Yep.
I heard the war that forged this object was only won thanks to the Rainbow Arbiter's blessing. If Madame Yukong still carries objects from that pilot, then perhaps she still longs for the sky.
If Mom still longs for the sky, then why does she no longer fly?
Perhaps Tsai's passing was too much for her. You shouldn't be asking me about this. Ask your mother. Miss Tsai? I remember her. She was an ace gunner. Many people wanted to be her flight partner. Her husband, Mr. Guang Yuan, was a pilot. They manned the same skiff and were the envy of many. But when it came to pilots, your mother was the best match for her. They flew together all the time. Even Mr. Guangyuan couldn't match their numbers. Well, after he passed away in battle, Tsai rarely teamed up with anyone except your mother.
Are you sure that Jingni is Yukong's daughter?
It was tragic when Tsai died soon after. That's the life of a pilot. No one
I am
knows
convinced that Jingni
which
is
flight will be their
Kai's
last.
daughter.
Tsai's death
Or
was
Sai.
a big blow to Madame Yukong. After the battle, she refused to turn in Tsai's possessions as per regulations. She kept them locked away, occasionally taking them out to admire. Nonsense. As a Xianzhou native, I've lived long enough to remember more than the Foxian pilots could ever hope to. In the end, all the ace pilots perished. The only thing I can do is to remember them and ensure they are not forgotten too soon.
Where are Miss Tsai's possessions stored? Thanks for telling us all this, Mr. Yangming.
You are welcome. I know this is important to you. I suppose you're going to go through Madame Yukong's office desk next. I can understand your position, Qingmei. I'll take my leave and pretend I didn't see anything. After all, it's an unwritten rule that subordinates should be absent when their superior's privacy is exposed.
That's one way to say that, Young Ming, but yeah, alright.
Please don't tell your mother that you saw me today.
Got it.
Hurry. Madame Yukong will be back soon.
Alright, tally ho. Rummaging through people's desks.
My mom keeps lots of stuff in her desk. Let's have a look. That's the selling point of this desk. Super simplistic design with super spacious hidden compartments. Lots of office staff use this desk. There are hidden compartments on the left, right, and under the desktop. Which one should we check first?
Left, always left. That's what my buddies in the D-boy collective has always told me.
And a copy of Otherworldly Delights? So Mom likes these kinds of novels? Huh. I thought she'd prefer more heroic stuff. But what we're looking for isn't here. There's some exhibition material. Not sure if it's relevant. This is the Fallen Heroes archive. Mom stored them right next to her. Every time our pilots returned from the battlefield, my mother would tell me never to forget the cost of victory. But what we're looking for isn't here. There are hidden compartments.
Alright, under the desktop.
This looks similar to Mom's diary.
Oh.
But it looks like it belonged to Miss Tsai.
Yukong, I'm happy to have a chance to fight side by side with you. When the pair assignment was sent out, I was so nervous that I didn't dare to open it and check, fearing that we wouldn't be paired up. It's not like I can't bear to part with you, but I was worried to leave you with the others, the fiery Tebet. Such a tsundere, wow, okay. When you actually get to the battlefield, don't act recklessly like you do now. Always charging in with hot-headedness. Before taking action, think more about the consequences. But it's okay. I don't want to talk about this anymore, or you'll accuse me of nagging like an old crone again. In any case, we need to work together, using our individual strengths to create our own legends in the vast sky. I look forward to fighting in the vast skies with you, so much that I'm finding it hard to fall asleep. Yukong, don't cry. There is no need to be sad. My husband was the one who died, but you're crying more than I am. After so many years of fighting, you're still so emotional. I'm envious. Yeah, I'm glad I managed to suss that out. Being a fighter pilot has always been a harrowing decision. Since we chose this path, we have to be mentally prepared. What's important is not whether we can survive by luck, but whether we can live up to the value of a pilot's life. Guan Yang and his partner managed to keep an entire Borazin fleet at bay. They are heroes. To me, that's enough. I've heard that it is the greatest happiness in life. That the greatest happiness in life is being able to choose how you die. From this perspective, to fight for the Xianzhou alliance, no. for the people of the entire cosmos to die on the battlefield after a lifetime of military service. Guanyang is probably happy. Of course, you better not have this. You better not have this kind of happiness. Just live another 200 years, behave, and then die of old age for me. Yukong, it's been a long time. I'm still on my maternity leave in the rear. Everything is fine. With the stalemate happening right now, you must be very busy. But when you have the chance, please take a moment to write an exchange diary entry for me, so that I can know that you are still safe. And also, I have a mountain of things I want to talk to you about. Firstly, I've already decided on a name for our child. Guanyang has talked about this before. If it's a boy, name him Dragon. If it's a girl, name her Phoenix. But this man's literacy sense is as good as the monkeys in the Everhunt Plains. No matter how much we should prioritize the wishes of my late husband, I cannot let his wants ruin my child's life. So after much pondering, I've decided to go with your suggestion and name her Qingyi, the colors of dawn. I knew it! I knew it! She's not Yukong's daughter, she's Sai's. The moonlit camp opens to the garden of our tree. Frosty banners brush the colors of dawn. How rare you made the time and effort to look through poems and allegories. I thought you only cared about fighter jets. Don't miss me too much. After taking a few months of break and settling Qingyi down, I will be back in action ASAP. Qingyi is still so young, and I need to leave her to fight a war. How should I say this? I'm such an irresponsible mother. I am well aware. The situation on the front line doesn't look so good, and the Borison keeps breaking our ranks. All the media outlets are trying to control the spread of panic and fear, but Loufu is shrouded into the veil of unease. However, I believe that the Xianzhou Alliance will win. I believe that warriors like you and me will repel those denizens of abundance to whence they come, and I look forward to fighting beside you once more. Yukong, we will be heading toward the cruel battlefield tomorrow. So tonight, there are some things I must entrust to you. This may be somewhat ominous, but there's no help for it. Who made it so that we've never entrusted these things to each other before? If you lived and I didn't, if you live and I don't, please take care of Qingyi like you would your own daughter. I know you will. I will entrust you with all my savings. Please use that as living expenses for Qingyi. No matter what kind of person Qingyi wants to become, please support her fully. Merchant, poet, street performer, anything except a fighter pilot. Please allow me to make a vow with you. Do not let Qingyi become a fighter pilot. Hey Kara. When we enlisted, you wrote in this diary, our fighter jets would be hung in space by their lonesome selves, like ships sailing in the middle of the ocean. Some may call this feeling lonely, but I prefer to call it freedom. I really love this segment because I thought the same. But that's enough. Loneliness or freedom, you've already tasted it all. Promise me, don't let that child touch the sky. So, Kara, we went from comedy and then we've gone to some heartbreaking family matters. Quick recap. Yukong's daughter, Qingyi, was having and Yukong were having some friction because Qingyi wants to become a fighter pilot, whereas Yukong has been very stubborn in not allowing this to happen. And so this starts a sort of investigation, I suppose you could call it, into Yukong's past, into finding out Yukong's reasoning behind her obstination on not allowing Qingyi to become a fighter pilot. And we are currently rifling through some personal documents. both Yukong and her former best friend Sai's diaries, kind of explaining it all. Sai and Yukong were ace fighter pilots back in the day, and one day, Sai had a kid. And we learned that Xingni is in fact not Yukong's daughter, but Sai's daughter. And Sai did not want her daughter to become a fighter pilot because I suppose she felt that the trauma that she would experience in such a career would be not worth it. And then, you know, after she wrote that in her diary and made that promise with Yukong, she died in battle. She was KIA, and Yukong, having made that promise with Sai, you know, held true to the promise. She raised Xingni like her own, and she, like Sai wanted, did everything she could to make sure that Xingni wouldn't become a fighter pilot. And on the one hand, I can understand why. On the other hand, like I said earlier, you gotta let your kids explore your passions.
So, I was adopted, and this Miss Sai was my real mother.
But that said, I can understand why Xingni and Yukong both made the decisions they did with regarding Xingni. But that, me personally, I don't think that's right.
I suppose I've always had a feeling, but now I know the truth. I feel like I'm dreaming. Don't let that child touch the sky. Is this why Mom refuses to let me become a fighter pilot? For a pilot, the most important oath before departure is the promise to bring your comrade back. Mom didn't manage to bring her comrade back. So she vowed to prevent me from setting out. Not only am I her daughter, I'm also her final promise to Tsai. I never thought my dream would put Mom in such a difficult situation. I feel a lot closer to Mom after reading this diary. Even if we're not connected by blood. I understand her a lot more now.
Nope, I'm crying again.
Can you come with
God
me anytime?
Damn it, I'm crying again.
I want to have a proper chat with Mom. It's fine. I don't need you to do anything. I just want you and Mr. Yang to stand nearby. I'll feel more confident that way.
Nope. Nothing for it. This chest has been here all along. Can I? No, I'm still not allowed to open it.
You're all done? Did it go smoothly?
QQ? Yeah, QQ.
I see. Let's find Helm Master Yukong. We'll accompany you. We're here to help, but she and I really shouldn't interject when you're conversing with your mother.
It's okay. I understand. Just having you stand next to me is already a great help, benefactors.
Yep, alright, let's see how this conversation goes. But, ugh. Well, hopefully this conversation will smooth things over between Qingni and Yukong. Yeah.
When Mom feels down, she usually goes to take in a view of the Jade Gate. She should still be there.
Yep.
Let's go find her.
There she is, right there.
Mom?
Qingni, why are Mr. Yang and they here too?
Miss Qingni kindly agreed to show us around Starskiff Haven. She mentioned she was trying to mend things between you, but was feeling shy about it. We volunteered to come with her.
Thank you. I must apologize for the trouble my daughter has brought you.
Mom!
All right, it's getting late. Let's talk once we're home.
No, we're gonna talk right here.
Actually, I want to talk to you about something right now. I want to become a fighter pilot, no matter what.
We've talked about this many times. No means no.
But...
Seems like Miss Qingni is a little hesitant. Try giving her a little push.
I thought Mr. Yang said we shouldn't interject. What should I say?
Oh boy. What do I even do here? No clue. I mean, I know what I would do personally if I were in Stell's shoes. But as far as the options giving to me, rip the band-aid off? Yeah, I suppose so.
Is that Sai's diary? How did you... I understand now.
Rip the...
I'm sorry, Qingni. I cannot support your dream because I made a promise to someone else. I don't expect to gain your forgiveness. I just hope you can understand my reason.
Mom, what are you talking about? I'm your daughter. Our bond is bigger than forgiveness and reason. I'll listen to anything you have to say.
Just like you, I once longed for the sky. I know what it feels like to fly through infinite space, to be surrounded by the vast expanse of nothingness, with unimaginable splendors looming in the distance. To float like a single leaf in the fathomless stellar sea. Some called it loneliness, but we called it freedom. Sai was like that too. We were friends since childhood. We flew starskiffs everywhere, causing trouble until the knights caught us and dragged us before General Jingyuan. We soon became the most elite fighter pilots of the Sky.
Must have been an experience.
It wasn't an easy life. You could even say it was a cruel one. You never knew if the friend next to you would make it back alive. Of course, the same could be said of yourself. But those are my best memories. We would strike out into the sky, repelling demons and upholding justice. The blood we shed bore witness to it all. The life of a Foxian is short and fleeting. Surely we should dedicate ourselves to such glorious aims. System space all clear today. Great weather for flying.
We're engaging the main Borisan fleet this time.
Don't get too excited.
That is a rather luxurious looking aircraft interior. But yeah, no, that's the nature of being in a military.
Huh? Sounds like maternity leave knocked the wind out of your sails. Feeling rusty?
Oh, shut it. I think you're just excited because you haven't flown with me for so long. Did you miss me?
Of course I missed you. The galaxy felt smaller without you in my cockpit. Say, Sai, really didn't think you'd come back. Do you really like flying star skiffs that much?
You bet. Sure, it's exhausting, dangerous, low paid. Plus, you only get back to the Loufu a few times
You don't get
a year.
paid? Damn.
But given the choice, I'd always pick this. I guess I already touched the sky.
The mind is mysterious. I've lived for more than 200 years. Forgotten nearly every conversation I've ever had. But I still remember us shooting the breeze that day. It's crystal clear.
This is why mercenary pilots exist. Yeah, and this is how Oceania happened in Project Wingman.
It was the last time I spoke to Sai. Sai? Hold on, Sai. Sai, open your eyes.
Or just the Ace Combat mercs. Yeah.
Thank you. Yukong. I've had a good life. But please, don't let Jinmi walk the same path. Don't let her become a fighter pilot.
Sai, she's your daughter. You'll be able to tell her yourself, do you hear? The rescue's almost here. Stay with me. Jingni is waiting for you. She lost Guang Yan. She can't afford to lose you too. Wake up! Sai! Sai!
I appear to have gone here at sad times. Yep. Yep. Yep.
I climbed out of the burning carcass of the star skiff. I looked up into a clear sky. Pure and seemingly unadorned by the atmosphere that arced far above us. It was the most beautiful sky I had ever seen. But all I could feel was unbearable pain. I sunk to the ground and gazed up helplessly. In my dream, that was the day I died.
Girl, you got PTSD.
Mom, this is the first time I've heard you talk about this.
You've clearly got
But
PTSD.
I'm not a little girl anymore. The road of a fighter pilot is a cruel one. I know that now.
A lot of that going around
But
the
I
Xianzhou
won't
Loufu,
hide
it
from
seems.
I'm not afraid to walk the same road as her. If my sacrifice can bring happiness to the citizens of the Xianzhou, then I'm ready for it.
You are so very similar to Sai. The more outstanding you became over the years, the more fearful I turned.
Well,
I've known for a long time you were ready. But I was not.
already better than my mom.
The cruelty has never claimed victory. Me, Sai, your father Guang Yan. We were prepared for the worst when we enlisted. But do you know how we won that war? The war that took away Sai and the lives of hundreds of thousands of fighters.
The Rainbow Arbiter's divine arrow.
Yes. The mighty blessing of the Rainbow Arbiter annihilated all abominations in a single strike. We had to pay with the blood of hundreds of thousands of soldiers just to halt their advance. If crushing our enemies was as easy as breathing for the Rainbow Arbiter, then what purpose did our sacrifices serve? Under the might of an eon, the sacrifices of ordinary creatures are but a joke. We are nothing. We mean nothing.
Mom.
But I never should have allowed my fears to compel me to make decisions for another person. Even if that person is my daughter. I brazenly interfered with your choices. I am sorry. That is my failure as a mother.
Mom, you don't need to apologize. Really, you don't need to.
I'll take you to fill in the paperwork tomorrow. You'll start as ground crew, just like Tsai and I did. I believe that one day, you'll make an outstanding fighter pilot.
Huh? Really? Thank you, Mom. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I was afraid of you following in my footsteps, and more afraid of you taking after Tsai. But if this is your choice, then I'm willing to support you, even if you live to regret it.
Mom, I have one last request.
Tell me.
I want to fly with you at least once.
Oh, come on, give it to her. Come on. Well,
I'm afraid I can't.
Well,
I won't be flying anymore.
well, that's alright too.
Why?
That's alright too.
'Cause I already touched the sky.
Well, that's that. I'll get back to you on that. All right, folks. I am. Where did my OBS go? I am 30 minutes over my time here, so I'm going to go end things off here. Thank you so much for joining me today. For those of you who was around with the Loucha companion quest, I hope you had a good laughs. For those of you who stuck around with me for the Yukong companion quest, well, I hope you had a good cry. Let's see if there's anyone to follow here. Let's see here. For every tear of joy, there must be a tear of sadness. Yep. 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 Let's see. I see Oceanics drawing a goat. Let's go give Oceanics a raid here. Oceanics is a PNG tuber artist, and she's fun and she does a lot of good work. So go ahead and go give her some love, shall we? In any case, I am going to go see if I can't find some food for myself. In any case, hope y'all had a good weekend, and I will see you next Thursday for some more random bullshit. We'll see what happens then. In the meantime, y'all have a good night. Toodles!